What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Stonebird Podcast live stream. I am your host, the Red Eyed Eagle himself. I'm Stu Vision, and I'm here to just have a conversation, a family conversation, y'all. I want to see what y'all think about what I'm thinking. And right now, I'm thinking I'm not sure of what a lot of these moves in the offseason have made. But one thing I am sure of is we might not know what to expect this coming season to see from the team. We might think of one thing and then something else completely different happen. Oh, yeah, Smitty Eagle in the building. Smitty, what's going on with you, little nephew? How you feeling tonight?
I'm all right, man. I gotta get my shit hooked up, man. I've been.
Yeah, yeah, you good, you good, you good. Well, I was just thinking to myself, man. I'm not entirely sure what all of these moves that we've made in the offseason particularly mean, or what we're going to see in particular from the team this season. But one thing I do know is damn sure ain't going to be what we seen last year. I'm thinking to myself, because I'm trying to think to myself, I can't decide what are my biggest question marks for the team heading into the draft and then still leading into the season. And what am I most confident in, considering that we have all new coordinators, mostly a lot of different players on defense or people being in different positions on defense. We've added some people, we let go of people. So we're going to have the defensive line rotation probably is going to look different and how we line up look different. What are we going to see from our team this season?
I hope we see some effort, dog. I mean, that's one for me. I mean, the effort down the stretch last year was kind of bad, but I think we're gonna see a better defensive effort. The offense is probably gonna be way more explosive. I mean, I know they've told us we've had an explosive offense for what 2 or 3 years now. But I think when you bring Kellen Moore and put him in a position with all these weapons, man, he gets something he never got before.
Yeah, that's
Dallas
true.
has some weapons, but nothing like this.
Yeah, and then last year and with Chargers, they had a lot of weapons, but a lot of those guys was injured and didn't get a lot of time to play together, so he didn't really get a chance to use them either.
Facts.
So I was thinking to myself, offensively, my main question offensively is what is Kellen Moore going to do with all of this talent?
I think they're gonna be. I think it's gonna be a lot of wide open throws for Jalen Hurts to make, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm
A
thinking
lot
the
of them.
same thing. I'm thinking the same thing. But at the same time, it's also going to be a lot of wide open running lanes too for Saquon and Jalen.
I think it's gonna be easy on both ends, man. You're gonna have a position where they can't really stack the box. They can't load up and leave. You know what I'm saying? Leave it empty because you got two runners that can really obliterate you if you let them get rolling. You let Jalen get rolling. We see him last year against Green Bay put up big numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Well, year before last. We seen him put up big numbers. We seen Swift go for 175 against
yeah,
Minnesota. And you
yeah.
can 100% sit here and say we know Saquon a better back than Swift, no matter how much we love Swift.
What I'm thinking is like what I want to see is how they're still in the room on the dresser. What I want to see is I want to see who wins that right guard spot because I think it's going to hit because I think Hennessy and Steen. I think that's going to be a battle for that right guard spot.
I don't think Hennessy gonna get a chance, bro.
I don't know, man.
I got a
I
feeling
think,
we're gonna draft one, and that's gonna be the extra guy. I think Hennessy
maybe
is Driscoll, man. I think Hennessy is Driscoll for us, man. I really do.
possible. What's going on, DV? What's going on with you? How you feeling tonight, man?
You know, I got my draft hat. You know, I'm ready for the draft. I'm gonna be suited and booted for the draft, the stream. I'm telling y'all
I'm
now.
ordering my
I'm wearing
draft
my.
hat. I'm ordering my draft hat on Tuesday.
I had to go and get this John. I normally wear fitteds. They only had snapback, so
Online they got the fittest though.
Yeah.
I know, but I ain't think it was gonna get here on time.
Well,
Honestly,
mine say I looked at it today. It would come next Wednesday. So I said if I get it Monday, it should be here in time.
for you in Florida, I'm in Philly. They don't want to come to Philly, so they will take their time with this.
I think that I forgot what New Era at, but I think it's in Minnesota if I'm not mistaken.
Somewhere around there.
It's somewhere up north. I know that. I know
Yeah.
New Era is in one of the M states too, but I just don't know which one. Off the top of my head.
I came in to tell Linda what you were
It
saying.
might be in
Stu.
Michigan.
Me?
Stu, you said that
He thought
right
Matt
guard.
Hennessy and what's it called would get a shot at right guard.
I think
Tyler
Hennessy
Steen.
and Steen are battle for because Hennessy plays both center and guard.
Yeah, but he ain't played a snap in what 2 years, right, Stu?
He started all of 2022 at the center position for Atlanta.
And then he was supposed to play for somebody last year, got hurt.
He got hurt.
The year before that, year 2021, he didn't play either, right? Well, he missed like a lot of games in 2021, maybe.
No, they had somebody in front of him. They had vets in front of him that they didn't let go yet. That they were paying money.
I know he didn't have no stats, but I don't really be looking up injuries sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he got injured last year. He had an ACL injury last year. I believe he tore his ACL early in the year last year. So that's why he was out. That's why he ain't played none last year. But all of 2022, he started at the center position for the Falcons. And he was actually one of the best O linemen they had that year, even though they was trash.
I think Tyler Steen need a shot. You know,
I mean, I'm not saying. Look, I don't care which one of them.
University.
That's why I say if they coach by scout, I got no doubt. So I don't care which one of them it is. Whichever one of them it is, I just need to know that guy is going to be somebody that's going to help open some holes. Pause, and let Saquon or Jalen go ahead and do their thing, or whoever run the ball backfield.
How do y'all think that Saquon being here and the respect that he has around the league? How do you think that, like young guys like a Cam Jurgens, Tyler Steen, do y'all think that boosted confidence? Like, hey, I want to block for this guy.
Oh yeah.
I don't even think it boosts the confidence, bro. I think it make it easier to block. Like mentally, I don't have to block for 3 or 4 seconds because he's gonna be down the field.
Yeah. But as long as
I know you're not gonna be dancing. If I get my look, like Stu's finna say, if I get my block, I know for sure by the time I look up, he's gonna be in front of me.
Yeah. That's all I know. If I get my block and I make the right and I do this right, by the time this dude try to get anywhere, he about 10 yards upfield and it's easy. And like Smitty was saying, you can't load the box up and focus just on them and then forget about AJ, Smitty, Goddard, whoever at wide receiver 3. And I think the signing of CJ Uzomah actually helps because he's actually an adequate blocker. He's not Goddard as a blocker, but he's right beneath him. He's better than the rest, everybody else in blocking as a tight end other than Goddard.
I might give him a little bit. I might give him a little bit over Goddard, to be honest.
I don't know, but I know one thing.
Just because that's what he's been asked to do for the last few years. They haven't really been. And if you look at New York, they haven't put him. I don't know why, but since he left Cincinnati, they turned him into a blocker, and that's crazy.
Like for real, man.
He looked like you know what? Before he looked like he had the trajectory to be Goddard, right, DV? And then you look at him at the Jets, and he Jack Star.
Yep, the
Yeah.
Jack Star. That's exactly what I was
What
about
did
to say.
y'all do
He's Jack
to
Star.
that man, bro? What
That's
did
what
y'all
I'm
do
saying.
to
I
that
think
man, bro?
I
Minimize
think that
minimize
helps.
his
That's
role.
why I say I
Minimize
think
his
it
role.
helps though, because y'all got it always getting hurt. So if he miss a game or two, at least we got somebody else, a vet guy that can step in there and try to give you some production. He can run routes. He can pass protect. He can run block. I mean, he got good hands. So
Look,
I figured.
I was told on Twitter to not sleep on Albert O. So before we even sign this guy,
Look,
I'm not gonna say. Listen. I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna give you the real analysis. You can't really tell me what he is. Just like I can't tell nobody what he is, because he don't got much tape.
Exactly.
He don't got much tape. And if
Like-
he was so good, I mean, I don't understand why he hasn't broke out at least one time in his tenure in the NFL. He hasn't. Like DV, I was looking at the tape, right? I'm trying to look at tape, and then I like watch one, then I watched another. I'm like, hold on, this the same tape.
Like,
It's
yeah,
the
it's the same
same
highlight.
matches, dog.
Like, it's the same one I just watched. Like, what are you doing? Like, but then again, if you watch it, for a lot of the guys that we just brought in, that's a lot of what you're seeing from them. Like Tyler Hall.
Well,
yeah,
he
it's not a lot of
actually got a good amount of snaps. For some reason, I don't understand why he lost his position and then earned it back. But whatever happened, it wasn't an injury either. So I just don't know what happened. But he got some good tape. It just seemed like he might just need the opportunity to get the snaps. And seeing that people can stop saying Isaiah Rodgers is coming to play slot because the man is an outside corner,
For
I
real.
think he'll get his opportunity.
I think Roger. Look, I think by next year, Rodgers and Ringo might be our starting outside corners.
and next year.
Well, somebody explained it to me, Stu.
Probably by the end of this year. If we can get a
Somebody
good
explained
trade
it to
partner
me.
for these dudes.
I'm listening.
And they were like, why would you bring back Slay? Why would you bring back Bradbury when you cleared them this year? You load up on the secondary, and then next year you basically only have to replenish the depth if you can make these guys workable. So then you have a full DB room. You go in the next offseason probably only needing one more corner, because if you draft one this year, you only need one next year. And if Isaiah Rodgers turn out, you got your two outsides. You really only looking to see who turns out in the slot. And when I was listening to him, I'm like, dang, we is out of both of their contracts. Both of them don't have any money guaranteed at the end of the season. We can move off both of them for a minimum cap hit. And at the end of the season, Slay will be 34, bro.
No, I know how old Slay would be.
And now what? Bradbury be 32?
Yeah, it's that time.
You replace it. I just don't know if I trust Ringo and Riggs right now, bro. I swear to God,
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying right. That's what I said. I think Ringo needs a little bit more experience, a little bit more reps. I think he needs more experience. And like I said, none of these guys, these young guys, are really going to fully get into form until you get them out there on the field and get them that experience. That's seriously, the best teacher we got in life is experience or something. And if they ain't out there taking the bullets, how they gonna grow and learn and actually improve and get better? They got to be out there. And a little bit of the few little snaps that we seen Ringo had to come in for Bradbury, we seen Ringo make some plays. We also seen him get cooked a couple times too now. But what do you expect? He's a
did y'all hear about what Jeremiah was at what's it called today? He went to Colorado State and worked out a DN today. I'm gonna watch some tape. I'm gonna get back to y'all on Twitter and let y'all know what I really think of dude. But I remember him like briefly watching that Colorado State game. He was wrecking some, but I know Colorado offensive line was pretty trash too. So I want to see him against like the Oregons. I want to go watch his tape against USC. I want to see what he do against some of the top talent in that Pac-12.
Oh, okay.
But he went out there personally today and went out there and worked him out. So
okay. Hey, wanted to ask y'all, what y'all know about what y'all think about that wide receiver from Louisville, Jamari Thrash?
He's a good 4th round pick for me. He got good hands. He a little slow, but he got good hands. You know who he remind me of? He's like maybe a little bit faster version of like Edelman. Maybe a little bit bigger too. I think he like 6'1", to be honest.
Okay.
But he like that intermediate guy. Get in the middle. He can make a couple moves. He's not really gonna get away from you if he break you down. But he makes some good moves in the open field. I like Jamari Thrash.
Okay. And I was looking at because I was thinking, would that be a good mid late round pick for like try to work him out to be a future slot receiver?
I think he can come in and make an impact, bro, like day one. You know what I'm saying? I think to me, he has more upside than anybody we got in the slot right now. And I think he could. I mean, I definitely think he can make an impact in the game. I'm to be honest. I tell people all the time, even other fans, like I think Devontae Parker was one of those sick fetish signings. Like he been trying to sign him so long. He was like, "Oh, he out there. I'm just gonna sign him just to bring him in because I've been wanting him on the team." I told DV that too. Like we were sitting there, I was like, "DV, I think this is just one of those. He just wanted to do something." Like, and I don't really know what the other guy bringing to the table. He fast, but he wasn't effective last year. You know what I mean? With nobody on the team, and you supposedly so good. Like, how did you not stand out?
Well, hell yeah, Mac Jones is your quarterback.
Mac Jones wasn't even his quarterback, to be honest. Tyrod Taylor and Tony DeVito was his quarterback. Tommy DeVito, whatever his name is.
Tommy Cutlets.
Yeah. Doomsday, what's happening, bro?
Doomsday, what's going on, bro?
Hey, Stu, why you didn't have it so I could share it? Yeah, I could have shared it. I could have put it on my YouTube, on my Twitter or something.
I did put it out.
When you go down to invite guest, it's gonna a little button at the bottom pops up and it says allow to share to audience. Allow guests to share to audience. You gotta click that over for us to be able to share.
Oh no, I gotta upgrade first. I gotta do my upgrade next week.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you. But yeah, I was doing my upgrade. Gotta do some other stuff.
Hey, we all started without the upgrade, but
now I had to do some other things. Got caught up. That's why I couldn't do it this week. I was mad. I was like, damn, the hell. And then
I heard this was burning with the birds, and I had just got off work, so
Yeah, no doubt.
I ain't making
it. All gravy. I was just sitting here, and then I started. Another thing I thought about was, what do y'all think right now is the biggest weakness right now going into the draft that we got to come out of the draft with?
Linebacker. If I had to pick a position, it would be linebacker. It's between linebacker and safety, but I'll choose linebacker for my own, guilty pleasures of trying to get Ezra James and Eagle Green. I mean,
a lot of people move. A lot of people moving off of it, right?
I'm about to say we were trying to get Ezra James. We trying to go back in time.
Nah. DV, a lot of people moving off the linebacker, right? And I'm so shocked.
I'm happy about that.
A lot of our fan base is like, oh, we're not getting a linebacker no more. Zach Bond and Origin Burks. I'm like, bro, no way.
Because half our fan base are stupid and think that they're going to sit up there.
They say that 50 pick going to be O-line.
No, listen. They think that we're going to get. They think we're going to get Bowers. We're not going to get him.
He said Quinyon Mitchell at 22, and then he said whichever tackle, Jordan Morgan, Fuaga. It was a dude. It was a sports dude. He got to check my. I'll send you his page when I get back on Twitter. But he was in the space. He was just like, I think cornerback gonna be first, and I think 50 gonna be O-line. He was like 53 is probably if a linebacker's available, he'll go. But he said he believed it'll be Trotter before Cooper though.
Not us having a whole war room full of cornerbacks already. I don't think we're gonna draft a cornerback.
That would be.
I just don't see it. I
think it's going to be. Listen, all the reports that's coming out is saying we still looking to replace Bradbury, and seeing that we don't technically have a room full because Isaiah Rodgers has still failed to have an interview with Roger Goodell. He is not clear to be. He is not a Philadelphia Eagle as of today. He is not under contract with
Is
the
he?
Philadelphia Eagles or the
Is he? Is he?
NFL.
Is he past the date that he could go
He
to
already
that interview? Or
applied
no?
in January. They have not
Okay.
given him an interview yet. So I don't know if that, because if you think about it, look, Calvin Ridley, he got his interview March the 2nd. He was reinstated on the 6th. We going into the draft and he still failed to even get an interview yet. Let alone, and then you still have to wait for the decision.
However long the
Yeah.
decision take.
Yep.
Going on, Gene.
Doomsday, that's my belief, bro. When I look at the tape, I see Nakobe Dean,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, it's the same player. That's why I don't understand why. Just besides the name, I don't understand why people wanted him
Hey,
to come
Stu,
here.
was
Yeah.
it? I think it DV asked me. No, it might not have been DV. It might have been somebody else. What happens if you turn on? Oh, it was DV. What happens if you turn on the TV and Trot sitting in the war room?
Yeah, I said I was here that I was here listening to that. Oh, you already know what it is. If you look up in the draft and Trot sitting in the war room, you already know what it is. Ain't even no reason to question it. You can go ahead, cancel Christmas, and I'm gonna go ahead and let you know. I'm gonna be the dude. I'm gonna be just like Smitty. I'm gonna be over in the corner somewhere, ready to punch somebody in their face as soon as they try to cheer and say, "Yeah, that's what's up." I'm gonna be ready to slap somebody.
I'm gonna
So
lose my shit.
I swear
Oh
to God,
God.
bro, I'm telling you,
Hey, we gonna be
I'm going,
live and everything, and I'm gonna go crazy. I swear to
bro.
God.
See,
I
that's what we need,
swear,
though. We need you to go crazy because
bro.
I feel like it's going to happen, bro.
Hey, they gonna get a bruh. Stu, you remember? Do you remember Philly 500 reaction when we drafted Barnett?
Oh my God, that
You ever
that's
seen it, DV?
yes.
No, I ain't
Oh
never
my
see it.
God.
I never
Oh,
see it.
you need
Bruh,
to
he
watch that,
lost it. He went
yo, bro.
crazy. He was screaming, yelling. He stood up. He was hitting the walls. What the fuck did we get him for? What? He was loose. That's gonna be me.
Like, bro, that I had never seen Philly 500 get that angry, bro. He
I didn't
was
watch it live. I
pissed.
watched it like when he replayed it, like
No, I
2
watched it
years, 2
live.
years
I
ago.
watched it live, bro. It was hilarious.
I
I
seen it
was
the
like,
first time,
bro,
Stu, when we went that 2020 season.
oh man, look,
That's the first time I seen it. He
if
replayed
y'all
it on the
think
live. I
that,
was like,
I'm telling y'all, nah, y'all want to see the ultimate one where he actually just made himself look crazy is when we drafted Jalen Rager and he said,
oh, I
yeah,
seen that one
yeah,
live.
that's who I wanted. I didn't want Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson stinks. And I was like, what? I was like, bro, did you really just say that? We ain't gonna be sit here and say Jetta stink. No.
Hey, listen,
No.
one day I'm gonna call my brother while we live, and I'm gonna let y'all hear exactly what I said when we drafted. Listen, we drafted Jalen Rager. He called me before Jalen Rager leave the stage. I'm on the phone. I'm like, yeah, bro. Why you sound sad? That nigga a bust. He
He's
a
a bum.
bust. He
He
ain't gonna
look,
do nothing. Nah, bro, you gotta give him a chance. He's a bum. He go and guess what? He called me when we traded him to Minnesota. He said, "Dang, yeah, he was a bust." I told you that 5 seconds ago.
bro.
He
Like
wasn't good
he
at TCU.
at all. Oh my God, bro.
Hey
I was like,
DV, that's like us drafting the dude off your church football team, but he was the one that sat on the bench the most. And you like, why
and
did
look,
he get
and
drafted?
hold on. And this is what was so fun, and this is what made it so funny to me that year when he came out. Is CD Lamb tried to sit there and tried to talk him up. Like, yeah, we always used to have good battles when he used to play against us. We used to play TCU in Oklahoma. I'm like, bro, y'all used to cook his ass. Y'all had him locked up most of the time. He would get 1 or 2 deep balls every other game.
That man was so bad. I don't know how he did that.
Because
Analytics.
Howie and Jeffrey fell in love with the kid because his dad used to play for us back in the day. And I told you that's what it is. That's why Smitty, that's what I'm telling you. Prepare yourself. If you look up Proximity. Just to
I
tell
didn't
you
want you to see my face.
bro.
I turned that bitch on. Dog. I knew you was gonna say we might take Trotter.
I'm telling you, man.
No, 50, 50 and 50, 50 or 53rd, Trotter's gonna be there. I know he is.
He's gonna be
I
there for
ain't-
both.
bro.
Yeah.
Damn that. I don't.
Bruh, the
Look.
only thing that'll make me more mad than us just taking Trotter would be us taking linebacker back to back.
Nah,
I'd be so heated, bro.
you can't do that, bro.
But if
The
Howie
level,
was
look,
like, all right,
look.
he pulled
The
he
level
pulled
of
the trigger on
anger.
Adrian Cooper, and then 53 take Trotter, I would be
The level of anger and frustration and rage that you just brought up in me mentioning that shit. Bruh, look. Let me.
Hasn't he went O line back to back before?
I don't, but I think that was in late rounds. He's
What did
done
he
that
take out the What did he take out the Andre Dillard in the second round?
in the second round that year.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say
I'm gonna look it up right now.
it was safety or corner.
No, because Devontae Mattis was our 4th round pick that year, right?
Yeah,
We took Andre Dillard. Oh, we took Miles Sanders. Okay,
yeah.
and then we took another bad receiver, JJ Arcega-Whiteside. What's
I knew he's going. Look, no.
God?
I don't even want to talk about that.
God,
I don't want to talk about that.
bro, what
And
was Howie thinking about?
This is what made me so mad that day. Is right before us, the Titans took AJ Brown.
Yep.
We could have got DK Metcalf because he was still on the board. And we took JJ Arcega-Whiteside. And 2 picks later, the Seahawks took DK Metcalf. And that season, in his rookie season, he torched us in the regular season and in the playoff game when we faced him.
Just hope
Bro,
that Howie listens to the coordinators and don't go for who he likes, because the track record is not there for him if he goes with that, especially at 22 or trying to move up. His safest bet is O-line in the first pick.
nah. What I'm doing
No, I'm
is
saying
that's the safest bet. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That's the safest bet.
Hey, people be lying on our name, bro. I'm looking at our drafts, right? And they like, oh, Eagles don't go skill position a lot in the first rounds. And I can't even find that many first round like linemen like people say we did. So I went all the way back to his first draft, which is 2014. No, 2015, right?
Mhm.
All right, so 2015 first round was Nelson Aguilar.
Mhm.
All right, 2016 was Carson Wentz. 2017 first lineman Derek Barnett. 2018 we didn't have a first round pick. We traded it to the Ravens. We took Dallas Goedert in the second round.
Yep.
2019 another lineman Andre Dillard. 2020 Jalen Reagor. 2021 Devontae Smith. 2022 is Jordan Davis.
Jordan Davis.
And then Jalen Carter.
Then Jalen Carter and Nolan Smith.
We took 3 first round receivers, bro, in the last 9 drafts.
Yeah.
Like, people be like, the Eagles only take linemen in the first round mostly.
Yeah. What up, Hyder? What's good with you?
I don't know, man.
Shoot. Because I was sitting here and I'm thinking to myself, hold on, what? Well, they always say the Eagles don't have a history of drafting linemen. But then if you look at it, it's not the Eagles. It's just our former GMs or whoever didn't value linebackers. I'm going to tell you this: if anything showed them that linebackers are valuable, it was that San Francisco 49er game. Because they had some, had some, and we didn't.
Hey, what would we be at if Hector was still here?
I don't know.
Y'all remember who that is? You remember who that is, Stevie?
Nah.
That's our GM before Howie, the one that raised Howie. He died in a car accident.
Right.
He was young too, bro. You gotta think he still would be our GM right now.
Yeah,
he was only like 37 when he died.
Howie would still just be the numbers dude.
Yeah, he'd be the assistant GM like Alec Hallaby.
Yeah, he'd be that numbers dude.
The dude that just left Howie would be Howie.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta think, like, his job really became his job by circumstance. Like, he wasn't supposed to get the job. Then Chip Kelly come in, basically makes Hector basically the assistant. Hector goes off, passes away. Chip Kelly ends up getting fired, and then they go call the dude in the basement like, "Hey, you looking for a job?"
Like, hey, bro. So here we got this idea, right? Like, so and so's gone, and I don't think this dude was doing nothing right, so I got rid of him too. You want to take the job, bro? I need somebody to fill in for me. And Howie was like, sure. The only thing about it is they gave Howie a little too much power, though.
Too much in the beginning. Like I said, he's one of those guys that if he likes a guy, it kind of hurt us. But I feel like that when this year, for example, when he opened his mind up, listened to coordinators, listened to the outside his own mindset, I feel like that we have better off seasons. Just let's be honest, Jalen Hurts is the reason why AJ Brown is here. So, that bug was in his ear. He wouldn't have traded for AJ Brown if it was up to him. If it was up to him, no. We wouldn't.
Well, initially he didn't want to, anyways. He said no at first.
Well, not only that, because even if Jalen wanted him here, if Titans would have actually wanted to pay AJ wouldn't be here.
Too. Right.
So
because AJ was looking for a payday from them.
Yeah,
they cited
trying to get that bag because, hey, look, I ain't gonna sit up here and it ain't gonna keep being a 2-man show between me and Derrick Henry. And if one of us go down, then it's a 1-man show, then it's even more on me or on him. So that's even more of a risk we taking. So I'm gonna need this bread so I got some financial security for me and my family. Oh, y'all ain't trying to get that up? All right, well, look, my brother over here, right? And he need a number 1 wide receiver. So they trying to trade for me, and they already talking about they trying to give me the contract type of contract I'm looking for. So why don't y'all go ahead and send me over there and make that trade that they're trying to make, y'all. Let me go ahead over here with my bro, get this bread, and see if we can make something shake. Now AJ Brown here.
Hey, Doomsday. I don't even want to say he was learning on the job. Like, he was just trying to do stuff that wasn't in his characteristic wheelhouse. Like, he was trying to be the guys that was before him, and then he was just like, hold on, let me just be myself and do the same things. And then he started being like, oh, okay. But he was listening to too many people on the job. You trying to do the job, you want analysts, you want this person talking to you. Then when he was finally like, let me just do the job because I actually know what I'm doing. I just been trying to do it other people's way. Let me just do it my way.
That was
he already knew what to do. He just was doing it like he tried to.
He had to find his way. He had to get in his comfort zone of how to do it.
He tried to be Chip when he first came in. He tried to just like, oh, let me just flip the team. You ain't flip it right. Then it's like first. If you think about it, he really didn't take long to turn around.
He flipped it, but he didn't make sure the foundation was solid before he flipped it.
So when he reflipped in 2016, He started rebuilding. I was like, oh, I don't know. I didn't think in 2017 when we went into that season after that offseason, I didn't think he had built what he built.
I didn't either.
I definitely didn't see that.
I was curious about it. It looked like it could have been, because here's the thing about it. And if y'all think about it, that very offseason where he made those moves to bring in Alshon and them, going into that offseason, I was like, man, if we can get our hands on somebody like a Steve Smith Sr., and he retired that offseason. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, if we'd have got Steve Smith Sr., Torrey Smith wouldn't have been here. Either Torrey Smith wouldn't have been here, or Nelson Aguilar wouldn't have been here.
It might have been Nelson.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now. Actually, you're right.
It might have been our speedster that year.
You're right. It would have been Nelson, because Steve Smith would have. As trash as Nelson Aguilar had been up to that point.
All those little routes that Nelson ran, Steve would have ran them bitches hard.
And not only that, he taking hits and breaking tackles and getting yacked.
Let me ask y'all a question though. How big of a season this is for Nolan Smith?
It depends.
On what?
How much play time he gets.
And if we go get another DN or not in the first round. All that takes pressure off of what you got to do. Now, if we don't address the DN any further, now if you asking the question from that perspective, it's huge season. It's huge season.
Oh yeah,
you got to go out there and get it.
You got to go out there.
You got to go get it, because
right now
you got to think about it right now, without doing anything. Right? If you just took what Bryce Huff did with the Jets and you subtracted it from Hassan Reddick's snaps that's remaining, right? It's almost like 400 snaps out there. Somebody got to pick up somewhere, because you're not finna just give Bryce Huff 400 more snaps.
So you got to eat up a lot of them, or you leaving meat on the bone for somebody else to eat them.
Because I'm low key thinking they trying to keep Bryce Huff in his wheelhouse of snaps, even though we paid him a little extra. I think they only gonna go a little bit over what he's already been doing. I think they believe Nolan Smith should be that relief where he can come in and play 250 to 300 snaps next season.
How confident should they be with that shoulder? That's what's bothering
me. He played pretty well down the stretch, even though the team was kind of bad. His snaps, when he was able to play, they were pretty decent. I don't know how.
The sack that he got on the Dolphins. Yeah. The sack that he got on the Dolphins, that was BG working and just making a lane for him.
Didn't he get one in the Tampa game?
If you watch that one again, go back and watch that one he got against Miami. He came clean around that damn corner. What you talking about?
He came around a corner.
He wouldn't have got that
if that pressure wasn't there, because the quarterback started to step up. If that pressure wasn't there, he wouldn't have got to him.
What are you talking?
Didn't he get one against Baker though?
Clean.
Did he get one against Baker?
Too. Yeah.
Like I said, he beat them. He beat their left tackle clean.
His problem isn't necessarily the pass rush. It's more of the engage with the tackles. When he gets grabbed clean, he don't have that get off.
Saying it, and that's what they were saying. That's what they were saying. They were saying that like last year, when he was like 1-on-1 with a decent tackle, he did not win those battles at all.
Because he getting too far in. He got his arms like this instead of like this. You know what I mean? So he getting almost into the man's chest.
Yeah.
Once you get in there, he locked them thumbs in under your pad.
It's almost like he's comfortable. It's almost like he's comfortable with like going inward and then
trying to do
that little swift move to the point where he could go around.
That's his move,
and that's not. Yeah, it's not going to work all the time. So he got to switch it up.
But it's not about switching it up, right? Because Bryce Huff got a main move. It's about making it look different. If I can look at you coming at me and I can see your move coming, I done seen it on tape, right? So you loading it up. He's loading it up and you see it. He got to learn how to make it look like he about to spin or make it look like he about to duck, and then he go into his move.
Doomsday just said it. Doomsday just said it. It's technique.
It's all about making, because a tackle is watching his tape. So he trying to figure out, okay, when his foot like this, is he coming this way? If his leg is this way, is he coming? If you see all the signs that you finna hit this move, most linemen is probably in their head like, how do I stop him from doing it? He got to learn how to disguise it, make it look different.
Yeah, like I want to see him develop a better spin move, an interior spin move, or try to set that interior rush move up to a outer spin. I need to see him develop that. Like, it was one pass rush I watched when we played the Bears a couple of years ago. It was one where I seen Hassan Reddick literally in one rush. I watched him do four pass rush moves, and it was the one with Hassan Reddick, and it was the one where he missed the sack because Justin Fields kind of ducked under and got away, and he had that long run on it. That was that play. If y'all go back, if I could see Hassan Reddick just develop one or two more moves off of what he does already. Nolan. If I could see him develop one or two more moves, either or just do that when he has more consistently with a move, with a consistent counter move that he can use off of it. And then I'm going to be like, okay, the progress is there. When I see the progress,
he gonna learn a new move, man.
Learn
a new move.
But what I want him to do is I want him to be able to still set people up with what he does, but develop that counter move off of it too, along with developing a new move.
I used to always tell people, like, go back and look at the early days of any pass rusher. They had a move, but they just didn't have a second and third and fourth, and they didn't know how to use those moves where they all could combine together. If you can look at any of the best pass rushers. You can go back to any of those guys. When you really look at their output at the first 2-3 seasons, you can see them building, and then they had that one season where everything all melts into one pot, and it's like, oh, I got it.
Yeah.
Nolan to me still got a season. I want to see the progression this season, but I don't need you to go out there and be elite. If you do, thank you. But if you don't, if you go out there and you give me 6-7 sacks and it looks better than it did last year, you're actually creating pressures. You're actually getting off the edge. You're actually doing some things where I can see that you're building a repertoire to get into the quarterback. I'm gonna be cool with that. The problem for me would be you not building anything.
Yeah, I like, for me it is, this is a season for me with Nolan. Establish yourself as a pass rusher that teams have to look out for in the future. Establish yourself as a pass rusher or that stand-up rusher that teams have to account for, so that way you're freeing other guys up on the offensive line. They got to because they're gonna try to either have to double team Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis. Make sure that they got to take an extra man and have eyes on you as well. Establish yourself as that guy too.
That's what they were doing in Georgia. They was doing that in Georgia. So I get it.
I hope they really play the zero. I really hope they put Jordan Davis at zero.
Right up.
Listen, man, right over this, because you know what?
Let him have it.
You make both of the guards make a decision.
Yeah,
both of them. Because when you off to the side, you shading. You know what I'm saying? You in the one, or you in
one of them.
One of them automatically has you as a responsibility. When you line dead over the head, we got to make an executive decision. If you beat this center too bad, we both might have to help.
Yeah. And then now we got these dudes on. This ain't working.
I just need to listen. He got the power. He's gonna dominate a center. That's what's gonna be scary for people, because now we got to reach our hand out and somebody got to try to get a hand on him, because he's not a pass rusher. You give him a free lane, he can cause some havoc for your quarterback.
Ooh. Look, and this is what I say. I want to get at least one more interior defensive lineman in this draft because we got at least replace some body in the rotation for Fletch being out. What up, Simple? What's going
I
on
mean,
with
technically, we only got 2 D tackles, 3, but really only one that's a big D tackle, and then the rest of them are 3 odds.
Mhm.
Because I don't care what nobody tell me, Marlon Tolopolotu is not a 1 tech.
No.
He get bullied too much.
No.
You put him at 1 or 0, he gonna get man.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a 3 tech or a 2 tech. He can't line up straight over the center, and he's not a 1 tech guy.
No.
He's either a 2 or 3 tech, man. You got to line him up right there, either on the outside of one of the guard shoulders, or get him shaded right straight up over the guard. He ain't going to that inside area. That ain't what he's supposed to be doing.
They triple team him. They gonna run him down the field.
Yes. Oh my good Lord, he going back.
Everybody gonna,
bruh.
You might see a man fly.
Look, it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like that scene from The Blind Side where Michael Orr ran Young Buck where he ran boy over and threw him over the goddamn. It's gonna be one of them things.
What's going on, Simple?
My guy Simple in the building. What's going on, player? You know, I was just sitting here talking some family business. You know, talking about what our team. Well, you know what a winning team in the division, the moves we're making, you know, during the off season, and what they mean, what they look, what is shaking up for us, what we might be doing in the draft. You know, just having a little family conversation, discussing some family business. You know, that's how we do things here in the nation of green. I don't know what y'all do over there in the left hand up, but look, as soon as I said the left hand up, the look on Smitty's face was like, "No, you didn't."
Hey man.
But hey man, look, I'm gonna tell you this simple. The moves that y'all are making, I'm intrigued. Not worried, not interested, but I'm intrigued to see how this plays out for y'all.
Are you really?
No.
I don't give a damn about them. I'm just going to
no,
I don't give a damn about
them. I don't. But I do care about my little brother Simple's, you know, emotions. I sit with him on live streams, and I see him going through the misery, and it's hurtful. It's bad to look at, y'all. Sometimes, even though I'm cheerful because my team has won, you know, because we done already handled business, or it's us whooping their ass, and you know, even though I'm celebrating on the inside, I still gotta let Simple know, hey, bro, I feel your pain. I really don't, but I understand. I really don't. But I'm here.
It's not about Simple. It's not about the players on that team. I dislike Josh Harris. That's it. That's my only reason. I don't give a damn about them.
Why you don't like Josh, man?
You know why.
Sixers fans, baby.
Huh? You know why.
Sixers fans.
He's a great owner. What's wrong with y'all, man? Y'all tripping,
bro.
You know you don't believe that. That's why you gaslight,
bro. Did you see what? Man, I'm right now.
He's a great owner, man. He brought you Embiid, Tyrese Maxey. He took you through the process for 7 years.
That's giving us 4 points, and we paying him $37 million.
He brought you James Harden. Man, he's a great owner, bro.
Do not make me break my brand new laptop. Do not make me break.
He didn't break us, James Harden.
No, that was Daryl Morey, goofy ass.
But he greenlighted it. He said, "Go get him. Go get him."
He should have never brought me. Look. I'm gonna put it to you like this: the worst.
Josh Harris is all about this.
Josh Harris. If that was the case, if that was the case, damn that. If Josh Harris was about that damn bread and everything, he would have kept Jimmy Butler here and let Tobias Harris ass.
Y'all trusted the process, man. Let Simple trust the process too, man.
But Josh Harris, listen, hear me out.
But y'all had Ben Simmons, bro. Stop playing.
Hey, look,
I'm trying to get.
Smitty, I swear to God, we about to. I swear we about to not be family right
now.
Come on, Markelle Fultz. Come on.
No. For real, bro. This is what we doing. Listen,
Bruh.
listen.
This
Hear
what we
me
doing?
out. Hear me out.
This what we doing today, right?
Okafor, come on, man,
if
y'all
Josh
was in there, man.
If Josh Harris had it,
Look,
listen.
look.
If Josh
see,
Harris had it his way,
if anybody don't realize what's going on, he is trying to he understands the misery of a sports fan in Philadelphia. So he is using our Sixers misery against us right now.
If it's up to Josh Harris, he would throw all the money. He would throw Brinks, the whole Brinks bank, at Dak Prescott when he becomes a free agent.
Y'all want me to stop naming y'all draft picks, or y'all want me to keep going?
No, I'm trying to get.
Bruh, hey, look.
I'm trying to get back to football.
Here's what's so funny.
I know the whole process, man.
This
Let them boys go through the
if
process.
you
man.
can do it because it's not gonna hurt me. Because I remember the years before all of that, before we got Iverson, after Charles Barkley and Dr. J and all of them gone. I remember the years in between before we got AI. And then it was just AI trying to carry the team for years. And then they got him some similar.
You're not going to do that. You're not going to do that because Stackhouse was here. He was balling a little bit. I'm not saying he was AI, but Stackhouse was here.
Hey, any Sixers fans, man, don't unfollow me. But I am not a fan, but I do.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this. This is how I knew
You're
I
not saying he
was
was AI.
This is how I could tell you I was getting ready to go through misery as a Sixers fan. The moment we got rid of AI to make Andre Iguodala feel more comfortable and give him the reins and control of the team. That's when I knew I was going through misery.
Oh, I was
as a Sixers fan.
See, if you wanted me, that's what I was going to say. I was going to go all the way back to Iguodala. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been in the process longer than Josh Harris. You know what I mean? I've been trying. Y'all should have never got rid of AI for Iguodala. I swear.
The moment we did that, I was like,
Colangelo.
hold on.
Colangelo did not like AI.
We got rid of the real AI. We got rid of the real AI for a reject AI. Who
Dollar man got rings. I can't.
Yeah, now he ringed up.
Because he teamed up with people that could carry his
like this right now.
He was mainly a defensive guy. He wasn't really that guy as the score.
But he got him the Finals MVP.
Yeah, he got a Finals MVP, bro.
I don't give a damn. He wasn't.
The last two,
really that guy. Y'all know he wasn't.
Listen, hold on.
Stop.
Stu,
y'all know he wasn't that guy.
Listen.
Y'all know
Stu.
he wasn't that guy.
The last two, the ones where he was coming off the bench. Nah, he got carried. That first one though.
Let's keep hold on.
Nobody else on that team was going. Nobody else on that team was going to defend LeBron. Nobody.
I'm gonna keep it a stack on my channel. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say this: the only reason why they gave Andre Iguodala MVP is because everybody agreed that in that series, even with the Cavaliers losing, LeBron James was the best player in that damn series, but they couldn't give it to him because he was on the losing team. So they gave it to Iguodala, the guy who guarded him. The same way they gave it to Kawhi Leonard when he got his first Finals MVP. Tell me where I lied.
They played some good defense. I ain't gonna lie.
Tell me where I lied. And he still averaged 30 on him.
Can't agree, still. I can't agree.
Nah, I ain't gonna agree.
He still averaged 30 in that series.
Bruh,
I'm not saying about how he averaged.
Listen, I watched that game and my money was on Golden State. And Iguodala was going, LeBron going to that little step back and dropping behind his back. Iguodala was taking that thing. Give me them.
He was there.
Give me them.
Why you think LeBron slapped his shot off the backboard like that? Because he knew.
Oh, yeah, they have given it to a loser before. Jerry West.
Thank you, Doomsday. He was not that guy. He was not that guy. Thank you. Iguodala was not that guy.
I think he responded to the AI conversation.
No, he said Iguodala.
And he was not that guy. He wasn't that guy to give AI his spot either. That's why I think that's where he came from with that comment. He wasn't the guy to replace AI. He should have never got AI spot on the Sixers.
He wasn't there to try to replace AI because once they saw that Iguodala could not carry a team, this is where you bring in Drew Holiday.
And with that,
I'm not saying it helped. I'm just saying this is why they brought in Drew Holiday.
You're talking about young Drew Holiday, not Drew Holiday now. You're talking about that the wet behind the ears, breath still smelling like Similac Drew Holiday. You're not talking about
I'm
the
not
Drew
saying
Holiday.
that
Hold on,
this
y'all had
rule
some
was
more.
AI.
Do y'all remember that whole roster that year?
Drew
I remember the whole
Holiday.
damn
We had
roster, dog. I remember
back.
Wharton. I remember Tony Wharton.
We
I
had Lou
remember him.
Williams back then.
Yeah, but he was like
Y'all had a
on his
young
way
guy
out.
that ended up going to the Lakers and being pretty good on that roster too.
Oh man,
Yeah, we had Roger Bell. Y'all
had Iggy.
Yeah. We had.
He got drafted to that same team.
Kyle Korver, because AI did come back for a little bit.
Y'all had what's his
After
name?
he came from Detroit, I think he came from Detroit. Oh, he went. I don't know.
The one dude on the show. He played with Kobe for a few years. Swaggy P. He on that roster too.
Oh yeah.
Hey yo. Let's go back to football, yo. I don't want to talk no more about.
Why are you? Does that the press? Hold on.
Football says
I forgot. I'm in.
I told you. I know y'all rosters, bro. I used to watch.
I'm just saying. I'm willing to like. Look, we talking Philly sports. I don't care. We can keep going on it. But I forgot. I can emotionally detach myself from this because I've been going through this misery with different Philly sports teams for 44 years. And I mean, all 4 of them I've been going through. So, but I forgot DV this dragging him down right now.
I ain't gonna lie. When y'all won in game 1 in that finals, bro, I was so upset.
Right.
Hey.
I was like, we finna lose because I'm a
Kobe
fan. I'm like, bro, we finna lose to the
fan.
Sixers. This is crazy.
I was an AI fan too, but I was a bigger Kobe fan. I'm not gonna lie, but AI was my guy. And when we won, I was like, yo, we got a chance. And then they was like, nah, bro. give Kobe that Michael Jackson glove.
And he came out in game 2. And I seen the look in Kobe's eye. I was like, oh, brother.
Yeah, because that's when basketball was basketball. You could chirp at a motherfucker and not get attacked.
Yeah. And yes, Doomsday. I'm a
Philly
sports fan in all 4 sports. Simple.
So
trying
am I.
to talk that Wizards BS.
So am I.
Trying to talk that Wizards BS.
The only questionable is hockey, but I do root for it.
Hey, look, Flyers right now. I don't know what they've been doing.
I'm cool with Bryce Harper. Man,
I don't know what the Flyers. That's the Phillies, man.
Huh?
That's the Phillies.
See, that's
man.
it.
I'm a Red Sox fan, bro.
Yeah, we ain't gonna have a conversation.
But y'all can't even shake y'all head at me, bro. I'm big dog in the room. Y'all know what it is. How many the Phillies got?
We got a couple.
How many the Phillies got?
He sound like a Cowgirls fan right now. With
how many they got? I just had me one recently. A few years down the road, but I had one recently.
We had one in 08.
Yeah, that was y'all last one in 08?
Yeah. Y'all, Jimmy Rollins, Ryan Howard, and the boys.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Chase Utley and the boys.
Smitty, I don't like this take. Smitty.
What, bro? I got 9 of them things, bro.
Okay.
I got 9 of them big boys.
Doomsday. First of
Ooh,
all,
you disrespectful.
His name is spelled with a Y, first of all.
Yeah, why you gonna do Bryce like that? Bryce be going hamburger. He a natty?
I know he didn't just say that. The Sox. Oh, you talking about your Red Sox? Okay.
We playing pretty good right now, too. We're playing pretty good right now.
Yeah, simple. We know the Nationals
when stuff start getting heated. Because for some reasons, a couple seasons straight,
we just need to stay healthy, bro. Last year
they start out slow. Now watch when we pick it up, then it's like, oh yeah, we the favorites again.
Nah, see what happened was to us last year. Look at our injuries, bro. We lost our whole bat, almost our whole batting was gone. We didn't have no bats last year, bro. We went down with I'm looking at the roster like, who is this? Where did he come? You look at his background. His last hit was in AAA. You like, bro, why are you on my team? How did
y'all line up last year? I was like, ooh, what the hell?
We have no bats. We have no bats.
Zero. They had nothing. They had nothing last year. I was like, wow, bro. They had pitching. Has
Oh,
pictures.
he a Padres fan? Ooh.
Yeah. Oh my God. No, he didn't.
Mm.
No, he didn't. Didn't we send y'all? Didn't we keep y'all from the World Series? Didn't we do that to y'all? Y'all had your boys talk about some. Bryce is gonna lose, and Manny's gonna cruise. That's what's in. Remember that bullshit y'all put out there, y'all fans put out there? Yeah, that's what's in y'all asses back to goddamn San Diego.
Oh, he said he played for them.
Oh, you played for him?
Oh, bruh, congrats, bro.
Oh, hell shit.
Yeah, congrats, brother.
Congrats, Doomsday. I've been to one Padres game back in 2010 when I was out in Oceanside. That was it. Padres won that game.
He was in the minors.
Hey, shit. Still better than me.
That's still something. Yeah, that's still something.
Like, I can't say shit better than me.
I had a few high school buddies that played in the minors. I didn't play baseball seriously ever. I couldn't do it.
I tell you what.
Recreation.
I played football,
baseball,
basketball. And you know what I taught myself after playing every game? Oh, he played in Cucamonga.
Oh, hey, we ain't gonna say what we supposed. Nah, don't say that. Don't say it. Stu.
No.
No, but I know it's a real place. But every time I hear the name, all I can hear is Mike Epps, and he says, "You know."
Oh no, that was Ice Cube that said that.
Ice Cube.
He said the Cucamonga Cracker Killers.
He says it.
Because you dragged it on. You know Stu was going to jump.
Hey, bro, it was in the movie. That what it said.
Well, it's Stu Channel, so you know what I mean.
Hey, bro, that hey, look, that's why I noticed you freely goddamn go ahead and let it go now.
Hey, look, Stu said it was. He told me it was. What's the name, Stu?
The Cucamonga Cracker Killers.
No, I'm talking about the podcast name.
Oh, the Stonebird Podcast.
Yeah.
Stonebird.
Yeah. Yes, sir. And I am your host, the Red-Eyed Eagle himself, Stu Vision.
Ooh, that's fire.
Why
it's not in the title though? Why don't say Stonebird Podcast Red?
Hey, it's building. It's gonna get there. Let me get everything right. Believe you me.
Start using the name early, man. You know what I'm saying? So it catch on.
This is true. But the shock value when it really hit everybody is really gonna wait, what? The what? The who? Well, let's see what this guy talking about. You got to think of how big of the stoner community is out there on YouTube.
Hey, Doomsday say he want to be on. Hello.
I'll tell you what, Doomsday. Doomsday, you want to come on right now?
Yeah, Doomsday. We gotta talk football again, man. Y'all talking.
Yeah, we getting back to football. We done with the baseball. Y'all don't want to talk baseball with me.
You done with the baseball and the basketball?
No, you sound like a cowboy. You sound like the Cowboys.
You definitely don't want to talk basketball with me. I mean, I got 5 of them things. Me and DV got 5. I'm a Kobe fan. I don't claim all the Lakers.
Kobe. I don't care about the Lakers.
Listen, that's what I said. I don't claim the Lakers championships.
But yeah, I do.
Championships.
I do tell Doom. Oh, first of all, I've always been a Kobe fan. But I told Doomsday, yeah, I am a Philly sports fan 4-for-4. But I've been a Lakers fan my whole life as well because I didn't start watching. Magic Johnson is the reason I watch basketball. He's the reason why I love basketball. So the Lakers are always going to be a part of my. They always got my fandom. But then, of course, Dr. J, Charles Barkley, Mo Cheeks in the crew, Daryl Dawkins. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting there. Then AI come along, and I'm like, all right, now, like, you ain't never gonna get the Sixers out of me. But Magic is the reason. Just watching Magic go against Bird, watching Magic do his thing with the ball in his hand, and I was just like, yo.
My reason for watching basketball was Jordan. I'm not gonna hold you, only because not what he could do. It was what the league put him through. Like, he went against Bird, had the 63 points. Also, he had to play the Knicks, who was roughing him up. Also, the Bad Boys was roughing him up, and he came back. He basically overcame that in the playoffs. So that made me like, okay, I'm a Jordan fan.
Here, hold on.
But listen, hear me out. But the reason why I have, and I'm gonna say this live, that I have Kobe Bryant over Michael Jordan. This is why. If you ever heard Gilbert Arenas' take on them two, he says what it is. He says basically that you have a Ferrari in Michael Jordan. And you know what it can do. You know the power it has in its engine and everything like that. But Kobe is, if you built a Ferrari and have it work at the same level or better than the Ferrari that is already made that way. That's why I'm a Kobe Bryant fan. And he strategically just studied the game. He was a student, and he never basically said that he was the best. He let his game show it. And of course, he's a cocky motherfucker. But at the same time,
I'm a Kobe Bryant fan because in the summer league basketball game when I was 14 and he was 16, he dropped 63 on my fucking head.
Damn. Well, damn.
Jesus.
What you want me to lie about it? Hold on. What you want me to lie about it? He was 6'2". I was 5'4". What the hell you think was gonna happen?
We're being that. That's what I'm saying, man. I got posters for days about this guy, man. I can't wait till I get my man cave, man.
Like, don't get me let's get it to not get it twisted. I'm never gonna say LeBron over Mike. I'm never gonna say who I pick over Kobe between Kobe or Mike or Kobe and LeBron and Mike. I just don't have them for me personally, I don't have any of them as the greatest player of all time. I have AI as the greatest player of all time. AI, 6 foot nothing, 100 and something pounds soaking wet with a center block strapped to his ass, carried a franchise for a decade and by himself was the offense for that franchise, drug them to the finals. Tell me one time you seen Mike or any of them do that shit. This is how I do the thought experiment of holding him at that high. Because here's the thing about it. Look at his size.
No, they're gonna try to throw Paul Gasol at
now,
Kobe.
Here's the question I got to ask.
He made Paul Gasol though. What was Paul? Tell me what Paul Gasol was doing when he was over there with his brother. What he was doing in Memphis. Tell me what he was doing.
Exactly. Nothing.
He wasn't doing nothing.
I'm gonna put it to you like this.
That's why we traded for him for peanuts.
Here's the thing about it.
Yeah.
This is what I keep asking people all the time. Look at AI size. That was the only thing about his game that you can say was a flaw. So okay, I don't care who you got as your GOAT.
Really though?
Well, hold on. I don't care who you got as your GOAT. Let's see if you can make them AI size, and let's see if they the same caliber player. Let's see if they have the same impact or in the same caliber players they are if they're AI size. Now let's think about it this way. Let's make AI one of their size. Only thing we changing about them is their size and stature. We ain't changing no skill sets, no nothing.
Kobe said it. He said in an interview. He said the NBA
he said if AI was at least 6'3",
if he was 6'3", between 6'3", 6'5", yo. But his speed would have went down though.
That's what. But that's the thing about it. You're talking about somebody now who doesn't have the same speed, but now he has more physical power, and he was already relentless going to the hole anyway. They say, like I said, he was always going down in the hole. He was a man among giants down there. And every time he get knocked down, what'd he do? Get right back up. Oh, I'm coming right back down there. Had crossing dudes up back at the 3-point line, have him sitting down real quick, trying to get back up to get back on D while he up there shooting floaters over big men.
Say he a Kevin Durant fan. That's funny.
I like Kevin Durant.
You can say
I'm a fan.
they don't make basketball players how they used to, man. That's all I'm saying.
They really don't.
They don't.
That's why I say for me, AI, because that was another thing about him, his toughness.
Yeah, but y'all say they don't make him like that, right? Hold on, wait.
No.
Y'all say they don't make him like that, right?
I don't know, John Morant.
But do they not? But they don't make him like that because the game isn't that way anymore. You're not allowed to play that way. So how can I make players built to play a game that you can't play? I gotta make you the way you can play now. They changed the rules so much. Like you'll never see another Gary Payton, bro. You will never see him. Because you can't be that physical guarding somebody again.
What's crazy, bro, that's crazy you brought that up because we was talking about this at work and they had a little thing up where as though that what record would be broken first. LeBron James scoring title. John Stockton still
assist.
No, it was
assist.
No, it was still assist. It was assist.
Yeah.
And then they were saying or a player getting paid like Tobias Harris to do what he does with us. And I said, yo, it gotta be the assist.
No.
It has to be.
Nope.
Why?
Somebody will get paid like Tobias Harris before they get broke. John Stockton and his assistant.
No. Stu, I said that won't be broken.
Oh no, that ain't.
This wouldn't be broken. No.
What's up, Sonny? What's good, cuzzo? How we doing?
But all I'm gonna say is this, right? Because every time I say they don't make them like they do anymore, first person they break up is LeBron. I honestly don't believe that LeBron was able to make it back in the day. But that's just my take on it.
They would have.
No.
Yes, he would have.
Because
you know why?
Here's why.
You know why? His game changes. His game. Hold on, Stu. His game gonna change, right? So now think about this. You change it from a point guard, bro. He's gonna be more of the point forward where he getting the ball in the half court game. He don't have to play full court anymore. They gonna change his game, DV, to half court. He's gonna play. Listen, you've seen him already, and he's gonna be better than this dude, Chris Webber. He's gonna play the Chris Webber game, but he's gonna be better than him because he's gonna have the jumper that Chris Webber never could get.
Matter of fact, I put it even to you in another way. He's a younger, more physical, more athletic, and more a better shooting version of Lamar Odom.
He built that though. He built that throughout the years. He didn't have a shot when he first came to the league.
No, he built it.
Yeah, but here's the thing about it. He was on damn near on the same par of a shooting level of Lamar Odom when he came into the league.
Well, hold on. He really what Rasheed Wallace was supposed to be. If y'all want to be
Gene, I'm trying to get them back into the football talk, man. This ain't pre-draft conversation. We've been dragging this basketball out.
Yeah, see, we did.
I'm trying to get it back for me. We all sports is get fun with me. I could talk sports all day.
I talk all sports, so you know what I mean. I get in there. Talking Eagles every day, and we ain't did. It's it's draining a little bit.
We did things. It's just a simple fact that it's not major things like it was in the beginning of the offseason.
I mean, we ain't really made no moves lately.
We got CJ Uzomah.
He said
you can talk about him for like 10 minutes and then that is over.
Uzomah. Like literally, we did.
I record.
Hold on. I do got another football question, y'all. How would y'all feel? And this is just me having a. How would y'all feel if we traded 22 for Pat Surtain?
Smitty's already for it because he said it on Wednesday that he would trade the 22nd and the 53rd and then the second round pick for
I'm not
next
giving
year.
up 53rd. I'm trading Pat Surtain and damn 53. I'm giving you
Man,
Bradbury.
they're not giving, bro. They're not giving you no. They
Bradbury.
taking, bro. Listen,
They're not going to take. They're not going to take Bradbury.
listen. You think about this. Listen to me. Listen to me closely, right? Who's the team that's trying to trade up right now for a quarterback? It's 3 teams, right? It's Minnesota, it's Denver, and it's who's the third team? Damn it. It's a third team. I can't even think of the third team. Think about what they trying to do in their head. If they trade up for a quarterback, they want compensation to move and still get pieces. They're gonna want more pieces. If they trade up all those assets to get in the top 10 to go get JJ McCarthy or whoever they go get, they're gonna be asking for something on the back end. So if you get in Patrick Surtain, okay, now my defense is gonna be buns. Give me 22, give me 53. It would have been, it would have been 97, but we gave it up for Kenny Pickett. So it would have been 97. And
yeah, we'll throw his ass in the deal too.
You're not going to do that.
See,
do that.
look. I just threw something at you.
No, I don't think they're going to do it though.
I just threw something at you. We could throw his ass in the deal too.
But DV, they don't have another quarterback technically on the roster.
Exactly, and he's on.
They might need a backup.
I didn't say that it wouldn't make sense.
And Kenny
Pickett,
I don't think
Hollywood. I don't think Howie wouldn't do that
deal.
because he don't want, in his mind, he don't want to sit up there and say, "Yo, my bad for trading away our third round pick."
No,
so
he's still on his rookie.
Kenny Pickett.
Look, ain't nobody gonna give a damn about
the third team was the
Giants.
The third team was the Giants.
Look, ain't nobody gonna give a damn about that third round pick, giving up that third round pick to get Kenny Pickett. If we ship his ass off to Denver with 22, they bring in Pat Surtain II. Ain't not a damn Eagles fan gonna give a damn about that third round pick. Okay, tell me one that's gonna care.
Stu, what happens when we like just say hypothetically speaking, we get PS2 and we gotta pay him?
Oh no, that's off the rip. You got to pay him before he leave Denver. His contract gonna be up in the his contract gonna be negotiated before he leaves.
Here's my question.
We still sitting at over nearly 30 in cap space.
I'm not saying we couldn't. What do you do what do you do with? This is about to be a funny question. Bradbury contract wise. I ain't talking about the player. I'm just talking about contract.
Post June.
Okay, 1st, so this is what you do. No. You can't do that now. So what you would have to do, you would June 1st extension. You would extend his contract off of what is really like a restructure, but it's an extension restructure, right? You would add, so you would cut his cap hit, and then you either trade him or cut him, because then he would only be on the cap for like $2.5 million.
And you can extend the cap hit out longer. You can add like 2
years. And then he would hit you he would hit you 25 for 2.5, and he would hit you again in 26, and then he would be done. I could take the 2.5.
Either way,
where I'm at with it, because I know we're gonna have to pay PS2, but that contract of Bradbury, that's what I'm concerned about. Like, how are we gonna do it? But I think that's a good example, because I think that we get PS2, there's no reason for Bradbury to be here anymore.
No, he gone.
The only reason why Slay is here is because he's going to train the young kids to,
see, and then if Howie made that move, it would be smart to me, right? Because then next year you just let Slay leave.
Yeah, he can go.
He's no longer a cap hit
because now you got Surtain under contract, and you still got Ringo, Ricks, and all the other young guys. And with Surtain, you got at least a Pro Bowl / All Pro player right there at CB1.
Just saying, my only concern was that contract.
I think we did. Look. Notice I said that. I said throw Kenny Pickett in that trade, and it made Smitty pause for a second, because as soon as I said, he said, "Wait, Well, hold on.
It makes sense. It did make sense because they're looking for a quarterback.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
that's
You
only
said,
if. But that's
soon
only
as he
if the
said something
quarterback.
about 90, soon as he said something about that third round pick, because we gave that up for Kenny Pickett, and I said, well,
Only
shit,
work,
throw him in
but
the
that will
deal.
only work. We all know that will only work if the quarterback that's on their board is gone, and nobody they feel like is better than Kenny Pickett.
But here, the funny thing about it is, I actually think right now Kenny Pickett is the second best quarterback on our roster. I'm telling y'all right now.
I mean,
I
it's not
know,
hard to say that because you haven't seen Tanner play an NFL snap too. I mean, it's
but
kinda
also at the same time, like I said, I live up here in Erie, PA. All these Steelers games, they local for me. I see them all the time. They best O lineman came from us. Isaac Seumalo was their best O lineman last year, and when he was with us, he was the weak link. Think about that.
yeah, but Kenny still ain't got it.
When it came to pass blocking, these guys couldn't block rain with an umbrella, bro.
But even when I
Do I
watched the
think
games and
Kenny
he
Pickett?
had good
Now, do I
pockets,
think?
he still made bad
Mhm.
passes.
Now, do I think Kenny
George
can
Pickens
throw
is
better
really the
than
only
Mary?
reliable receiver that could get open. The rest of them couldn't consistently get open, bro.
Now, do I think that
That
Kenny
or the
Pickett can
tight
throw
end.
better than Mariota? If you told me Kenny Pickett or Mariota, I'll pick Kenny Pickett all day. Just Mariota. Now the Mariota that came first in the league with Tennessee. Now I'm picking Mariota. But the Mariota that we saw last season, no, I'm picking Kenny Pickett.
Mariota don't got confidence no more though. I
Would
don't
you
know. I
take?
don't know if Kenny got it either.
But Kenny Pickett, you're
Just
looking
give
at
me
Kenny
Tanner,
Pickett,
man. I'll
their
ride
O
with Tanner,
line
man.
with their O line and their receivers, and not thinking that's like we're not looking at Saquon Barkley behind the Giants O line and the Giants offense. We're looking at Saquon Barkley and how he's going to fit in with our offense, and we're not doing the same thing with Kenny Pickett,
Yes, I
knowing that
am though.
our
Yeah,
offensive
I
all
do look
weapons
at
and
that
our
though.
O line is better
You,
than what they had in
you
Pittsburgh.
come on now. You ain't talking to the right guy. Because obviously I'm looking at what he did in the Giants. And I said
Trust
he didn't
me,
have an O-line. And he did all that with no offensive line. What is he going to do
exactly,
with one of the top 5 offensive lines in the league? Kenny Pickett didn't do
like I said,
anything that makes me happy. That makes me say
with
he's going to be
anything
great.
and he didn't have anything close to what we have here. Now I'm not saying he gonna go out there and be some world beater. Hell no. But I believe with these offensive skill players and this O line, Kenny Pickett, if Kellen Moore can get a 5-1 record with Cooper Rush,
Better
I
than Kenny
believe
Pickett.
he can win me a game or two with Kenny Pickett. That's all
Cooper
I'm
Rush
saying.
better. I'll take Cooper Rush over Kenny Pickett.
I won't.
Say this, I think that Kenny Pickett now really got something to play for because his family is close and he's going to be playing there now. Like his family did travel to Pittsburgh, but now it's like, okay, he grew up basically a fan of the Philadelphia Eagles and everything. I think he's going to have more to his gameplay if he gets that time. You know, this is all the speculation off of if QB1 sit out a game or two. So I don't think we will see him only because the security of Saquon Barkley being there. I think that Jalen Hurts don't get hurt. Jalen Hurts don't have to sit out a game unless we're
my only thing is, okay, we basically done locked up our playoff seeding spot. You know what I'm saying? We done locked up division in the playoff seeding spot. It's only a game or two left. All right, yeah, let's sit Jalen sit Jalen down. Let's go ahead and throw Kenny Pickett out there. Let him get some snaps in there.
I got it, Stu. I got a question for you.
Okay.
2022. Jalen Hurts go down. We have Kenny Pickett. He got to play the Saints and the Cowboys. Do we go 2-0?
Yes. Yes.
He go 0-2.
Yes. No.
I'll take Gardner Minshew back right now. Right now over Kenny Pickett. Man, I've seen Gardner Minshew play better than Kenny Pickett last year. I watched him play better with less talent on the team.
Who had last year? He
Gardner
had a more
Minshew?
He had actually a more experienced play caller, and he had more. Come on now, Gardner Minshew had just left from where he was just playing. He was just playing under Shane Steichen the year before.
We understand here, Eagle, but you ain't got to make
hold
it
on,
sound like that.
Hold on, and you said
I'll take Gardner Minshew over him.
2022, Gardner Minshew was with us.
I'll take him back. Right
I'm
now.
not. Look, that's Gardner Minshew.
But he did lose us that game in the Saints because I went to that game.
Yeah, he lost the Saints game.
Yeah,
he blew
did.
It. He blew it.
Yeah,
I take Gardner Minshew back.
Out there.
I watched Kenny Pickett play. I can't lie.
I would take Kenny Pickett.
Kenny Pickett is 13. Hey, look, DV, 13 of 13. He got 13 touchdowns and 13 interceptions in 2 years and almost 20 games played.
And got 20% of an offensive line.
That offensive line wasn't that bad.
Huh?
I'm finna look at their rating right now.
That offensive line was to me, because I watched it, bro. I'm telling you, the Steelers, the Giants, the Bears,
14th,
and the
14th.
Look, I don't know how they get ranked in the 14th, but the Panthers, 14th. Those 4 O lines. When it came to pass blocking,
Lions too.
When it came to pass blocking,
that's pretty accurate.
Those guys couldn't block rain with an umbrella. I promise you they couldn't.
14th.
Bro, that must have been combined with run and pass blocking, because the pass blocking, they was horrible. They were horrible. Look, I'll put it to you like this. It was just as bad for Kenny Pickett when it came to pass protection as it was for Justin Fields. And then on top of that, when they did get a good pocket,
they were 7th in pass block.
I don't know the hell how. Them boys was trash. And I watched 7th in pass game. Block.
They 7th.
Listen, they were. They went from 30th. They went from 30th last year.
I don't know who he reading it off of, but
I'm reading off PFF right now.
Oh, okay. Lord, please. Oh, God.
They went from 30th last year to 14th overall offensive line, but they were 7th in pass block win rate last year.
Oh, yeah. I forget. You're right, Simple. You're right, Simple. I forgot Washington's O-line was them boys was simple.
Let me see where they at.
God. Yeah, them boys.
Commanders are...
Them boys trash when they played us.
31st.
When they played us, they wasn't trash.
Yeah, them Washington.
The Commanders are 31st.
Yeah, them boys. Oh, I almost forgot them. Good God. See that?
Tennessee 32.
Oh,
30 plus on us. They averaged 30 plus on us, and they were passing.
This is what I don't understand. Hold on. Wait.
Hold on.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers was 29th.
But here's the thing about it. I keep telling her.
That tells me, bro. I almost want to get off the live. Like looking at this.
No. I'm talking about with our defense. I'm talking about with our pass rush. No, when you brought that up, I'm talking about with our pass rush. I'm getting ready to start specifically mention our pass rush. This is what made me so mad last year. Our pass rush. It seemed like we would always try to read and react instead of attacking the quarterback. Did y'all notice that? We were never really trying to attack the quarterback last year, especially up the middle. We was more of a try to read with it and then react to what did y'all notice that, or was that just me?
No, just paying pity that.
No, yeah.
But we were hunting sacks. We were chasing.
Of course, yeah, right. That's what I was going to go there too. But of course we were, because you got your best edge rusher that attacks the quarterback,
dropping in coverage.
and dropping in coverage. So of course, because now, what's his name? Sam Howell. Sam Howell is going off on us. Now it's like, okay, now we gotta drop back because we got to make sure that the linebackers are covered, and then we also got to make sure that we shore up this side of the field, because if not, then it could be a big gain or a touchdown.
That's why I say last year, how we really messed us up. When we already had decided when you brought in Patricia as a defensive consultant.
No, when they changed that junk out, I knew it was over with at that point.
It was a wrap. Like the biggest red flag.
I didn't want to believe until I saw it.
DV, what was the first thing I said to you on our live when we signed that man? I told you he was a terrorist.
He was horrible, and you said I don't even know why he's on my team. He said he's a terrorist. He said, and I'm sitting here like,
bro, Stu. Me and working
with bro. I know, I watched. Here's the thing about it.
I said,
none of us understood it, because we all thought to ourselves, isn't this man the reason why Slay wanted to leave Detroit and come to us?
One of the main reasons, yeah. But
why would we bring him here? Why would we think that is a good idea to bring this man here as a defensive? Because
nobody, it's so crazy because none of the reporters actually asked, like, who brought these coordinators in last season?
Whose idea was that?
Or was it a combination between you and Nick?
No, I would have simply asked flat out, whose final decision?
Coordinators?
I'd have been like, I don't want to hear it was a group discussion.
I think the offensive coordinator was a Sirianni decision, but I think the defensive coordinator was a Howie decision.
That's what I'm saying. And I would have got real specific.
That's because these two that we got now,
the collective,
we know
who made the final decision to bring Matt Patricia in.
These two coordinators that we got now is a Jeff Lurie decision.
No.
I don't think it's
Fangio coming back for Sirianni, bro. Yeah. No, he came back. Fangio came back for his respect with Sirianni, bro.
Sirianni wanted him last year.
Him and Sirianni had the words that he was going to stay, but when he couldn't figure out what was going on with Jonathan Gannon, he was like, Fangio, I can't. It ain't really much I can do until I figure out. That's I think Kellen Moore
wanted Fangio here.
Kellen Moore, hold on, 100% DV. Kellen Moore is Lurie and Howie.
Yeah,
I think Fangio really came back for his respect for Sirianni, bro.
They wanted.
Listen. You don't come back to be under a guy that you didn't leave with respect for. You don't do that. Like as an old head, I'm not gonna go out there and work for you, and then I have a disgusting feeling about you as a boss, and then come back and work for you. He has some type of respect for Sirianni.
That's like me being one of y'all employee, and I don't like y'all. Nah, I don't see that happening.
What you saying, but what I'm saying is that Jeff Lurie and his wife and his family, and Vic Fangio and his wife, they're close.
Yeah, but here's another.
So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But that's cool. That's true.
I'm not saying that he don't have a connection with Nick Sirianni. I'm just saying that
Nick was one of those. Nick was one of those people. He said he used to call him when he was in Indianapolis and try to actually, during off seasons and try to get tips from Fangio on how he can do, how he can be a better play designer and stuff like that, and try to get into play calling and stuff. He used to get in and say,
that's the only decision I think he got try to attack. I don't think he had no decision making in Kellen Moore.
Nah, Fangio wanted but Fangio also grew up not far from here. Grew up, and he was the Eagles fan too. So I think working here was something he wanted to do anyway.
I think Kellen Moore was always on the list. He's been on the list for some years.
They wanted him last year when he got let go, but he took the Chargers job so fast. Because if he would have still been available when Steichen left, that would have been who they hired last year.
They've been wanting him since 2021.
Yeah.
That was the first time I ever really heard him come up on our radar. You know what I mean? For that, but he was too inexperienced at that time to give him a head coaching job. I think he's still too inexperienced. He gets stuck in his own ways too much.
I tell you, I'll put it to you like this: if
he in the same path, DV to me, he in the same path with like EB. Like he's a good offensive coordinator, but he gets stuck in his ways too easily, and he don't come out of them well. Like EB could be doing something successful, but he got a game plan. He's sticking to the game plan. Like, oh, that worked, cool. But I said we're coming in throwing it 40 times. That's what we're gonna do. Kellen Moore is that type of guy. Like he can if he get in the shootout.
How long is this contract here?
I think 3 years, if I'm not mistaken.
I was gonna say because I was sitting there thinking to myself, say we have a nice a deep playoff, say we win the division, have a nice little deep playoff run to just win the Super Bowl. And now here's the thing about it. This the last year McCarthy contract coaching in Dallas. Last year, Dak Prescott's contract as quarterback in Dallas. Say we win the Super Bowl, you think they ain't gonna offer him a head coaching job and he take it?
I think so. If nobody else is.
Listen, the only thing I can guarantee is we ain't gonna have to sign another defensive coordinator.
Nah, Fangio.
He don't want a head coaching job and he don't want to leave PA. The only way we lose Fangio is if the Steelers offer him a head coaching job.
That's it.
Other than that, he's not.
And I don't see them getting rid of Mike Tomlin anytime soon. Because the Steelers, I don't know if y'all noticed, they done had 3 coaches in the last 46 years, 47 years, and Mike Tomlin is one of them 3.
Guess what we got in common with them? Left tackles.
Yeah.
Trey Thomas, Jason Peters, Jordan Mailata.
Yeah.
And if we complete Jordan Mailata contract, it'll be somewhere close. I can't remember exactly how long, but it'll be somewhere close.
Yeah.
Only other team with that type of consistency on their roster is probably the Packers with quarterbacks too.
Yeah, that's true. That is shit.
I'm glad to have some type of staple in the line, though. That's to have 3 left tackles in the last 30-something seasons.
Now, right now, what I'm hoping for right now is that right now we can go from one center to another, to the next center. Because look,
Cam being here for 10, 13, 14 seasons,
and he's just a bigger, more physical, but just as athletic version of him, of Jason Kelce. He's just bigger. Yeah, I think that's the guy Jason Kelce told out. Hey, look, this is the guy that's like me. He's just a bigger version of me. Then you got a year where you're playing behind him, and then another year where you're playing right next to him. Ooh. So you got a year of him teaching you what he's seeing. Then you got a year lining up right next to him, and you seeing what he's seeing.
I think that, of course they working out together. You don't see stuff like that because it's not as exciting as seeing linebacker, wide receiver, running back, and quarterback work out. But you don't see those type things. And like I said, this whole season, I think that I know that Jason Kelce is going to be in the building in Novacare, trying to get that boy right to the point where it's like, yo, you got to do this. And then he steps into that position to be in the meetings with Jalen Hurts so they could have that rapport on, changing up plays and things like that. They didn't have too much of that, but now they're going to have to. And I think that it's all about him being that focused to the point where it's like, yo, I got some, even if you don't take it as he got shoes to fill, it has to be almost like I have to protect the asset, which is Jalen Hurts, because the organization did pay him, and that's his job. And he got to take that more seriously because now they're looking at him as the main guy, as the center. I think that he's going to start at center this year. So
All right, so look,
that's where I'm at with it.
I got one thing that I got to get off my chest about the offense. I need somebody to become loyal to Jalen Hurts. On the in and out offensive coordinators, it's not gonna cut it, bro. You got to find somebody
Yeah.
that's gonna be loyal to the
Yes.
quarterback, loyal to the
Yes.
system, and want to be here with him, bro, and win with him. Like you see what Ben Johnson did for Jared Goff. He had the opportunity to get a head coaching job at 2 jobs, but he was dedicated to what he had built with a quarterback. He wanted to stay and build that. He wanted to stay and see it through. We need to find somebody that's going to do that. And I don't know, bro. I'm going to be a little
I was so
concerned if another offensive coordinator come in
I
next
was
season,
so
bro.
mad that Like I understand Shane
I thought
Steichen
Shane
is trying
Steichen was
to
loyal, bro. I thought he really was. I thought he was
no,
going to
but
turn down the job and
I
stay.
did too. But I also understand though, you don't know if you're gonna get that opportunity again.
Man, he was going to get the opportunity, bro. Maybe Jay Gannon. He might not have got it again, but Shane would have got it again because we would have had another great season, bro.
Yeah, like
Him and
but
Jalen
like
Hurts going into year 3 with that offense. Do you know what we would have been at? We really reset 2 years.
So we're talking
bro,
about. I want to piggyback off what you just said. How do you? The question I have is, how do you think Doug Nussmeier would impact this season for Jalen Hurts?
I told you what he's gonna do. He's gonna ask him to make some of them throws, bro. Some of them timing, put it on the dot, on the line.
anticipation
Doug
throws,
gonna tell him. Listen, this is what that
try to
this. Hey,
try to
look,
hit
when
him
you
in stride,
hey
try to hit
Jalen.
them boys in stride
Look,
so they can catch
this
and
is
go.
the route that AJ's running. When AJ
You
gets
know,
here, you need to be releasing the ball and putting it there.
look,
Not
yeah,
waiting for him to get there. It's gonna be plays where you're gonna ask him to make
Doug
plays.
Musgrave's gonna tell him flat out, look, you know what route he running. He know what route he running. Fuck the hold up.
Put it
You
where
know
he
when to let
going.
that. You know when he get to that point to let the fucking ball go. So you know he getting ready to get there. Get your throwing motion going, cause you know where
Where
he getting
is
ready to meet
y'all
you at. Get the ball there.
before the season even starts? Where is your confidence level that Jalen Hurts will be able to reciprocate everything and make it happen on the field? Where's your percentage at with it?
That
Percentage
depends. Are
or
you
1 out
asking
of
me?
10?
That depends. Are you
1 out
asking
of
me
10.
how
Let's say one
worried
out of
am
10.
I? Are you
Yeah,
asking me how worried am I about him receiving that, or how
No.
unworried I am?
Oh
Because
Not
if
yeah.
you ask
receiving it,
me,
but having that happen on the field, like I seen him make some of those type of throws. It hasn't been consistent, just to be realistic.
He hasn't
But
been
I feel
asked to
like
do it consistently though, DV too.
I know that's what I'm saying. So if a Doug Nussmeier and a Kellen Moore coming together as a collective and having him be comfortable doing those things, especially if you're going to have Smitty in the slot a lot more and moving around, he has to be willing to make those type of throws, and then he benefits off of Dallas Goddard too. So you got to be willing to make those throws
So
on
you
the
said
move.
so the question is how worried or how unworried I am. Still, you didn't.
Worried that he can
I'm
actually reciprocate
not
that, and
worried at
then
all.
also
No,
put it on the field.
he's a quarterback. But I'm not worried. I'm not worried because I know Kellen Moore's system. Kellen Moore is going to set him up with easy throws. Also, he's going to ask him to make. I would say he's going to ask him to make 7 uncharacteristic throws a game. The first season, which is uncharacteristic because he hasn't made those throws. But like, he's going to also ask him to just make some of them layups. Just throw it right there in the middle. It's going to be right there, dead in front of you. Put it on the money. Let Dallas go get his. Albert O, Devontae, AJ, whoever's in the middle of the field. It's going to be some easy throws. He going to get. Obviously, as we seen last year, we're going to see some more screens, but more than likely it's going to be the Saquon and not Devontae Smith. So he's going to ask him to make some of the easy throws also, and those are the throws that's going to be great. And then if my problem isn't learning the offense more, it's more how teams are going to play us, and if Jalen Hurts reciprocates the coverages, because people are going to try to mix it up. They're going to try to make it look different. You know what I'm saying? Because of what we have, they're going to stack the box. They're going to bring. Obviously, they're going to bring the blitz. So my biggest concern is exactly like kind of what D was talking about with the O line. Like I just need them to be in cahoots together. And I'm not worried about Jalen. Like if he got the protection, he gonna be great. You know what I mean? He gonna make the throws. You give him the time, he makes the throws.
And this is why I said that Jordan Mailata is my guy that I feel like that needs to have a big season.
This is how worried am I? Nah, I'm sitting here with a black cat. I ain't worried.
You
at
like
all.
that? You like Inspector
Here,
Gadget's villain?
yeah,
You like?
Dr. Claw. I'm Dr. Claw. But here's why. I don't have a lack of confidence in my quarterback doing what people think he can't do, because going into the 2022 season, he can't consistently throw the ball down the field. He can't read a defense. He can't get the ball out on time. They're going to be drafting another quarterback at the end of the season.
So he had to deal with. Yep.
Everybody says what he can't do. That next season, what he turn around and do? That's why I ain't worried at all. Yeah, I'm Dr. Claw right now. And my cat Nikki, yeah, she be chilling with your boy. She know how it go down. No worries. We don't do that around
Yeah,
here.
I think he's going to be way more structured this season than last season. Last season it was a debacle on offense. To be honest with you, like we had our moments. Also, I think that he's going to trust in the line more because he's going to know what to look out for, and then also Saquon Barkley is going to make it a little bit easier for him because now you got somebody that you can trust. So
Yeah, and that's somebody that I think every defensive coordinator in the league knows he is a threat running the ball and as a pass catcher. So they have to have somebody defensively to account for him as the pass catcher. So that's going to vacate a spot somewhere in the defense that's going to open up for somebody to come in from behind. That's those easy throws that Smitty was talking about. Those are the easy. Like there's going to be so many of those easy throws for him now because of the threat of Saquon Barkley. Whether he has the ball in his hand, whether he's a part of the play or not, just the threat that he poses makes so many. There's going to give him so many more easy throw opportunities to where defenses are going to start focusing on the easy throws to where those uncharacteristic throws that Kellen Moore's going to ask him to make, they're even going to be a little easier sometimes because there's going to be that hesitation from the defense on the back end. Yeah, Jane, you seen my cat Nikki.
Hey Stu, I gotta get up out of here, brother. I gotta go get these kids together, man. Appreciate you for
Hey,
having me
bro.
on, bro.
Hey, man. Do what you got to do, bro. And I'm never going to keep you too long. Appreciate you for stopping by. Make sure y'all tap in 4133 the podcast. Make sure y'all tap in tomorrow. What time you going on with the check down tomorrow,
Noon,
bro?
bro. Noon.
Check in.
10-10,
Make
man.
sure we
You know what
tap
it
in
is.
on the check down tomorrow at noon with the boys and the ladies. You know what I'm saying? Make sure we check in with the check down. And look, I'm gonna tell y'all this, man. With Smitty and the check down with the crew, don't be surprised if you get some betting hits. Don't be surprised if you get some sports betting hits. You know what I'm
We ain't
saying?
really been doing the sports. We ain't touching basketball right now because it's just
But don't be surprised if you get it coming up. So the playoffs coming up. They might dabble in a little bit. But guess what? You're gonna get good talk, good sports talk, good information. Always tap in with Smitty Eagle and the crew on the check down tomorrow at noon, every Saturday at noon. Check in 4133 the podcast. Check out the channel. Make sure you tapped in with notifications so you can be tapped in for all his live streams and anytime he drops a video, guys. Smitty, I appreciate you, nephew. Always a pleasure, man.
love.
Love. DV, I got a question for you now. Since Smitty had to go get the kids, it would have been for all of us. top three. Say we don't trade any one of our top three picks, 22, 50, or 53. Give me three players you want at those positions. I mean, at those spots. Unmute yourself.
3 players I want, or 3 players that I think the Eagles are going to get. If they
Okay,
stay
let's
put.
hold on. First, we'll do the 3 that you want, and then we'll do the 3 that you think they'll get.
Quinyon Mitchell, Andrew Cooper, and old lineman 53.
Got any particular O lineman?
That's kind of the guy we brought in for the for a second interview. If he's there, then I would just get him.
Where you
What's his
from?
name?
We're from.
Fatanu?
Oh, okay, Fatano. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Fatano. I think
I
he's
know
moving up for afterwards. I
he's
think
gonna
he's
move it up.
moving up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's moving up. I think they might get him early, sometime in mid first round.
If they move up, yeah. If they move
Yeah, I
up
think somebody might.
second.
Yeah, that'd be the only way we get him. But if we get him, that means Mitchell's out of the picture.
Yep. I think Mitchell gonna be out the picture anyway because I think somebody else is looking at him. I forgot.
So now you got to give me another third one. Because you can't have Fatanu and Mitchell and knowing we ain't gonna be able to get both of them.
All right. So we got. All right, I'm gonna stick with the first 2.
Okay, you gonna stick with Mitchell and Cooper.
Give me no. He not going to. Because running back Braylon. What's it called?
Oh, Nealon. You want Nealon?
No, the running back. Braylon. What's his name?
Oh,
Yeah. I take him at 3rd, but I don't think they would actually draft a running back.
no,
at 3rd.
I don't think that. Maybe they drafted. That's 53. They drafted Miles Sanders at 53. They drafted Shady at 53.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, come on, that's not out of the picture. See, for me, the 3 that I would go with would be what I would do is somebody I at 22, I don't think Mitchell was there. I don't think Wiggins is there. I think both of them are gone. So for me, it's Enos Rakestraw or Kool-Aid.
I knew he was about to say Kool-Aid. I knew it.
It's one of those 2. It's one of those 2 at 22.
Mhm.
At 50, I want Cooper. At 53, I want Christian Mahogany, the offensive guard out of Oregon State.
That's solid. That's a solid pick. That's a solid pickup. I was talking about Braylon Allen. I was going to have him.
Okay, Braylon Allen. Okay, yeah.
Now, who I think, what I think is going to happen?
Okay.
Offensive lineman is going to go first. I don't know if it's going to be. It's not going to be JC. Because I think JC going to go earlier than our pick.
No, it's not going to be Powers Johnson, though.
Powers Johnson, no. I'm saying JC Latham.
Oh, no. Latham, no. Not going to be Latham.
But we're going to get an old lineman. I think it's going to be one of the first 2 picks. Then I think we're going to address the linebacker. Then I think that they're going to go safety.
What safety you think they're going to target?
50 or 53? Oh, better yet. The Gene might go first. That's a chance.
I can't do that.
I don't want to, but
here's why I say they won't go there in the first round. When have you ever known Howie Roseman to draft a guy in the first round coming off injury?
Big Simple, I'm happy that you're not an Eagles fan. Because I would not go wide receiver first.
Now, here's the thing. Me, and this is like I said, if we don't trade anything. Simple. This is if we don't trade anything. For me, what I think they're going to do is I think they're going Tyler Guyton, tackle out of Oklahoma.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
I think they'll go whoever's there, but it could be Trotter, it could be Cooper, or it could be Peyton Wilson. And then I think at 53, that's when I see them going either Enos Rakeshaw or Cameron Kitchens.
This wouldn't be bad at 53. Would not be bad at all. I would kind of like that first those first three picks. What kind of like that?
Now, actually, I want to omit somebody from my personal three. I want to take Christian Mahogany off because I'm telling you right now, at 53, if he's still there, I'm going Brendan Rice.
Mhm.
I
That's a good
would.
statement.
I want Jerry Rice's son just to piss off 49er fans. Just to do that. And the only reason why I say just to piss off, it's not 49er fans that I want to piss off. It's just my cousin and my cousin Marty and my uncle Eric. Them two, they Niners fans. Now, mind you, I'm not going to deny it. Another reason is Jerry Rice has always been my favorite wide receiver all time. Always had. No, Simple. Ain't nobody
Well,
sleeping on Chop Robinson.
nobody's sleeping on
Nobody
him.
sleeping on Chop. Ain't nobody sleeping on Chop.
What?
Simple. Nobody's sleeping on Chop. It's just that we didn't bring up edge rusher because we don't need one.
Right now.
We don't need one at the moment.
Now next year, maybe.
Maybe.
Well, maybe. That's a big maybe because we could pick one up in free agency, especially when Brandon Graham retires. Maybe. But right now, we don't really need one.
I
Not
mean,
in the room.
and the Eagles ain't sleeping on him. We've already had him for a top 30 visit. Like, so I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Ain't like, calm down, player. Calm down. We got this. We don't
That I'm saying too much.
See,
We don't know that he.
See, we over here, we've been doing our due diligence a lot longer than y'all have. This is new to y'all. If he look, simple. I'd say, look. What's up, cuz? What's up, cuz? You know what, Simple? You know what? Here, you know what? Cause see, you playing with
He
me.
started to act like his name.
Simple. No, simple.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I am.
Don't do that.
I am. Simple. Bring your ass. Come on, Simple. Come on.
Yeah, I want to hear what the Toy Soldiers is doing.
No. I you know what? Simple always bring me in his live streams. And you know what? It's always all love with Simple. And we always have real football talk, man. It's never an argument and never no banter talking crazy.
No. We don't do that. I'm not going to do that. I just want to know where he's at with it.
I figure, you know what? We talking. Let's we can bring a division rival in. I ain't got no problem with it. I'm surprised Cole Cowboy ain't got his goofy ass in the damn comments.
Well, he TikTok boy now. Not TikTok, Twitter boy.
Oh, Cole. Oh, yeah. Oh, is he?
He don't really do too much of the YouTube thing no more. I don't know
Simple.
why.
What's good with you, player?
Hey, DV, what's up, player?
What's going on, bro?
Not much. Just chilling, man.
Here it go. Go ahead.
So
Yeah, man.
so simple. Let me ask you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely curious. How you feel about what your team is doing this off season, man? What they've done so far.
Oh, they did some great things, man. They did some great things, but overall, I see some things that need to be still worked on, like right tackle, left tackle, certain things that still need to be worked on. But overall, what we did in free agency, I like that we got guys that that's like plug and play, did what we had to do. Like Austin Eckler, they keep on saying these players are old, but overall they still was at their peak. You feel me? Like they already was playing at their peak. Especially Bobby Wagner. That man was still playing at his peak. And I like how we did the free agency. But the draft is all about getting this quarterback straight and getting this offensive line straight. We get those two things straight. It's all hands on deck. I don't know what we might do next year, but right now for me, I'm still looking at it like a process type of thing, like 7 and 10. But overall, what do I know? You feel me? I don't know nothing. You feel me? We might have one of those years like RG3 years. You feel me? What do I know? You feel me? So at the end of the day, Washington doing some great things right now. They just have to keep doing what they doing. That's all it is to it.
Yeah, it's called doing due diligence. Something Dan Snyder and his regime didn't know nothing about.
That's it, man. For real, bro. Dan Snyder didn't know nothing, bro. That man was trash. He was trash, bro.
Yeah,
For real,
you
man.
sound
Like,
like Bubba. You sound like Bubba Dub. Said that man was trash.
for real, bro. Like half of the players that we got, bro, like in free agency, we ain't going for big names. You feel me? Nothing against the big names. You feel me? Nothing against them, but we finally ain't doing the dumb stuff like we did back then. I'm starting to see, and they way more quiet. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Washington is way more quiet, like quiet, more quiet to to a lot of things in the social media now. I don't know if that's a good thing. I don't know if that's a bad thing. But at the end of the day, they way quiet. They not putting stuff out there to people saying, "Oh, we getting this one quarterback. We get." They might send you a couple of hints, but overall, it's not really detailing. You feel me? So overall, they looking for the right guy. You know, I don't think it's none of those other quarterbacks they talking about. Like I like Penix for real. I really do like Penix, but the whole thing, Penix, it's the injuries for me. Um, but I
And y'all
gotta
ain't
go.
got a good. Yeah, I'm about to say them injuries,
Yeah,
and y'all ain't got a good enough O
yeah, and
line
we
yet.
ain't got an O line. Yeah, man, that is not going to work out, bro. That's not going to work out. If we had a good O line, then
You
I
need
say
somebody with
let's
you right
trade
now. You
back.
need somebody with some mobility, bro.
Yeah, and I'm looking at Jaden Daniels, and that's a guy that I'm definitely looking at. Drake May, nothing against him. You feel me? But we need a quarterback that's really going to be an X factor in the backfield. You feel me? Because ain't no way an offensive line going to block that long for a quarterback. Down there 3 seconds. That's impossible sometimes. So
So in other words, you're looking for a quarterback that's something like Jalen
some
Hurts.
yeah, Jalen Hurts, Lamar. Yeah. That I'm on top of that, man. Like Right now, it's all about the mobility in these in age. You feel me? If you ain't got no mobility,
sounds to me like you guys want to upgrade from Sam Howell to somebody that's like Jalen Hurts. Sounds
yeah,
like,
something like that. Something like that. Now,
but
now,
here's the
now,
thing about it.
now,
Here's
now,
the
the
thing
Sam
about that.
Howell thing, though. The Sam Howell thing. I want to tell
Uh-huh.
y'all about that trade. We won that trade for real. I'm telling y'all, we won that trade. But
Okay,
overall,
but here's a question I have
it
for
can
you.
turn back
Who
to
did y'all
Sam
who did y'all draft in 2020 in the first round?
in 2020.
Yeah.
Chase Young.
Okay.
We drafted Chase Young, and Chase Young not even with the team right now. You
Okay.
know, so at the end of the day,
Who did y'all
I know
draft in the second round?
in the second round.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, who did we draft in the second round? That's the crazy thing, because
that year.
damn,
Because here's the point I want to make to you.
I think it was an offensive lineman, but I'm not too sure. I gotta
Cool.
think. I gotta look up on it though.
Because here's something I want to point out to you. In 2020, y'all passed on Jalen Hurts twice.
I remember that. I remember that. I remember that. I remember that, bro. See, I can't say nothing about that. Now, Jalen Hurts, he got good qualities of a quarterback, man. He got good qualities. He got a lot of good things with him, man. See, one thing about me, y'all, I'm gonna speak my facts. You feel me? I'm gonna tell the truth about any team. You know. Now, when it comes down to facing my team, all hands on deck. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, Eagles right now, they got some good players in free agency. They did what they had to do, you know, especially by getting what's his name, CJ Gardner
Oh
Johnson,
yeah, Gardner Johnson.
bringing them back. That was a good move right there. You know, they did a lot of great things, man. And right now, the only team that look like that's falling in the division really is Dallas. I'm gonna be strictly honest. You know, Dallas do look like they falling, bro. Like they can't make a move. Like they can't really restructure Dak Prescott if they wanted to. You know, so Dallas in trouble, man. Especially
If
if
they
Washington
wanted
get
to, they could have this done already.
right,
But
right.
I'm just wondering. The question is, do they want to? And that's another question.
Yeah,
Do y'all
yeah.
think this is his last year in Dallas?
Oh man,
Go
damn.
I feel like
You
I
go
feel
ahead,
like
DB.
yeah, I think Dak Prescott last year in Dallas would be this year. He wants to play out the contract. That's what Jerry Jones said. He wants him to play out the contract because they had a stalemate in extension talk, and I get it. I think he's going to be in the same situation that Kirk Cousins was in this year. He's going to get paid, but he's going to get paid by a team that is, that needs that leadership. He could possibly go somewhere like let's see who needs a quarterback. Like a Tennessee or hell
Now
the
Tennessee, I think they invested in Will Levis right now.
Yeah, right
Okay,
now. Yeah.
the Raiders. He could go there if they don't get nobody.
Okay. Okay. Raiders
But
might
don't
be
you
If they don't
think?
get
interesting.
nobody,
But don't you think the Raiders is going to try? Don't you think the Raiders is going to draft a quarterback?
Yeah, like
I
oh
do,
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah,
do,
like
I
yeah.
do. But here's the thing: how many more years of or how many time you going to waste of somebody like a Devontae Adams? You can't waste that many years to try to
Damn.
develop this young quarterback.
Where they picking at? Ain't they in the top 10?
They are, but what I'm saying is that you got to hit lightning in a bottle sometimes with those top 10 picks because sometimes they're not ready.
Dang.
I mean,
Dallas. Sometimes Dallas do get people. I understand Dallas fans saying they do good in the draft, but I feel like they get lucky in the draft sometimes. You feel me?
now hold on. That's another scenario. Granted, they would need Dak to okay it because he has a no trade clause. But you think he would waive that no trade clause if Raiders tried to trade for him and he could go to Vegas?
If they say that they gonna pay him and he's they face, yeah, he's out.
Yeah.
This is
If they
hold
say they're
on.
gonna pay him,
This is Mark Davis. This Al Davis son. He don't give a fuck. He live by that same motto. Just win, baby.
yeah, yeah.
You think he won't pay that bread and give up that draft pick and give up them pick that top 10 pick
Hey, you think Dallas trade
to
Dak
pair him with
Prescott
look
to
to pair Devontae Adams with Dak Prescott? Now, granted, they just lost Josh Jacobs.
what
Dak
about
is
the
not
Vikings?
he could go there.
Minnesota, yeah, he play indoors. He might like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he could go there.
But what about New England?
Man, dude.
That's the third pick in the draft. That's the
Why
third
why
pick in the
why
draft.
that feel like that's that
But
they
then
got
again,
possibly
they got a
happen.
different
but
coach
then hold on,
too.
but hold on.
They buddies,
They
Here's
they
the
got
thing
buddies.
different
That
about
can
it.
coach
happen.
too.
Here's the thing
Yeah.
about it. You ain't trying to be the dude that already ain't been a playoff success going into New England where they expect playoff success.
Yeah.
He has a better honestly, he has a better chance in the AFC East right as of right now
I
than the
don't know.
NFC East.
I don't know.
Man,
You taking
that's a
him?
good
You taking
question.
him over? You taking them over Miami? You taking them over Buffalo?
Well, as a Buffalo right now, it depends if that if they get a true number one receiver in New England, then I would say possibly.
Well, then
Possibly
again,
Buffalo.
think about it. Last
Possibly
year
Buffalo,
they had
but Miami
Stephon Diggs. They had Stephon Diggs, and late in the year when they went on their win streak to make it into the playoffs, they weren't even really targeting him like that.
I'm not talking about Buffalo. I'm talking about New England. If New England get a true number one,
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that part. I can see
Probably
that
like a
part.
Marvin Harrison.
Yeah.
something like that.
But see,
I
they
think
would
that could
have to
work.
draft. They would have to draft him number 3 overall,
Yeah,
and then
you
have to
you
give up
lose out on it.
and then
Yeah,
But then they
you
would
lose
have
Yeah.
out
to
on
give
that.
up. They would have to give up a first rounder next year for it to
Yeah.
compensate for the cap hit that the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
Because Cowboys still going to take a $40 million cap hit if Dak walks
That's
next year anyway.
ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, he's gonna work that shit. He's gonna walk that shit. I'm
So
telling you
yeah,
that
so I'm
now.
saying they're going to take the $40 million cap. So my thing is this: fuck it, let them draft Marvin Harrison number 3, and then take that first rounder next year to take Dak this year, so they can take that cap hit. Because then what they're gonna do is they're gonna probably take a year of Trey Lance, and then next year they got 2 first-round picks.
They might be
Package
looking
that
at
to try to move up. Package that to
Drake
try to
May.
move up.
They might be looking
See,
at Drake May. Or they can
they were
go that
saying
route.
I wouldn't
they
be
were saying
surprised if in the
Rattler.
first round. I wouldn't be surprised if in the second round they take a quarterback.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. No,
That
I
would be
sure wouldn't
hilarious.
be.
If there's a quarterback that's left in the second round when they pick that they feel as though, hey, you know what? He
I just
shouldn't be
hope
here. He should already be off the board.
I just hope he don't go. I just hope Penix don't go to the Dallas, bro. I hope he don't though.
No.
I hope he
What's
don't,
his
Not
bro.
name?
unless they
Y'all know
not
how
unless they
Dallas
They was
drafting
is.
him
looking at
late. Not unless they drafting him late in the first round.
Let me not bring that up because it might happen.
They was looking at what's his name? Rattler?
Yeah,
What's his
Spencer
name?
Rattler.
Rattler.
Yeah, they was looking at him.
Nah. He okay,
Who they was
but
looking at.
he ain't no Michael Penix. I'm gonna tell y'all that.
That's
much,
who they might get in
man.
the second round, though.
Oh my goodness.
They might get Spencer Rattler in the second round, maybe second or third, because I don't project him to be a day one pick. He's a day two guy.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that, but
Like here's what's so funny. Could you imagine? And I'm throwing this at you, DV. Could you imagine if the quarterbacks the year that Jalen Hurts got drafted would have went in the order that they should have went? Because that year it should have been Joe Burrow, Jalen Hurts, Tua Tagovailoa, Justin Herbert, Jordan Love.
okay.
Then Jalen Hurts would have actually been the quarterback for Miami instead of being with us.
Man, everybody
Because if y'all really think
Joe
about it,
Burrow too, bro.
because look, there was a lot of people when I didn't have my channel back then. I wasn't doing live streams. I was just watching other people's, and I watched so many people when we drafted Jalen Hurts. Like, what the hell? Like, what? Like, everybody was so mad at it, and even everybody on ESPN and NFL Network was like, "We don't understand it." I'm like, I do, and I'm glad for it. I was like, what nobody understood was we literally got the second best quarterback in that draft in the second round. Out of that draft, let's think about it. Out of that draft, out of those quarterbacks I just named, only two of them been to a Super Bowl.
Yep.
Joe Burrow and Jalen Hurts.
And Carson Wentz, I don't know what was going on over there. But y'all already know. Y'all already know.
Why we talk about Carson Wentz? Like,
I ain't. You know what? Here's the thing about it. I'm one of those few Eagles fans. I ain't got no ill will toward the kid, man.
I don't either, bro.
I got no ill will to him. I'm gonna keep it a bean. If it wasn't for Carson Wentz, there is no Super Bowl 52.
That's true.
Here's my thing. It's not nothing to do about what he was doing for us when he was with us. It's about how he handled it after we won the Super Bowl for me.
Yeah, that's the problem.
That's what it was.
That was the problem.
It wasn't nothing to do with he was like in the race for MVP before he got hurt that season, and then that's when Foles picked up the slack.
Yeah,
and you know, whatever. It's not nothing to do with that. I know what he could do. He was possibly doing because I was rooting for the guy when he was here. I'm not going to sit up there and turn cold, but it's how he handled it afterwards, and you see his demeanor change. Especially when they showed the locker room after we won the Super Bowl, he was just sitting there with the little like it was just this face where it's always like it should have been me. Okay. And I'm like, yo, just celebrate with the team, bro. You ain't see that? You ain't see that video?
I seen it.
I didn't see that.
Somebody
got send me that. Somebody got send me
that. I know I don't like it. I don't approve of it. But I understand it.
Moment though. Like at that moment, y'all won as a collective.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I said. I seen it. I don't like it. I don't approve of it. But I understand it.
It drained them, as y'all saying. It drained them.
But I understand it because look at all the work he put in.
Yeah.
Look at all the work he had put in leading up to the moment he got injured.
Man, he was on the road, man.
And you can imagine yourself that being you imagine that being you your whole life. That you being the guy leading your team to winning a Super Bowl. You imagine that. And it wasn't you. Even though your team won, it wasn't you. And this isn't the first time this happened to you. This happened to you twice in college.
It drained them. It kind of drained them.
That's why I said I don't like it. I don't approve of it. But I get it. I get it.
Yeah,
because
people in
that moment, yeah, you want to celebrate, but at the same time, there's that same guilty selfishness, and we all got it in us, bro. All
Yeah.
of us do. No matter how much we want to celebrate with the team and be glad for what the team got done and what we all accomplished, we all got that inner selfishness that in that moment we could all at any moment could have been spotted sitting there like, God damn, man.
Yeah, because
I wish we
these
all could
players
have
are
gotten that moment. That's
and
why I
people
say,
But
forget, man. The
that's why I say
players
but
I
are
don't
human.
like it. I don't like it. I don't approve of it. I don't condone it. But I understand, bro.
Stu, so the following year, how do you think, especially him coming back healthy, how should he
I
have
don't think he
reacted?
came. I don't think. Here's the thing about it. I don't think he came back healthy. When he got back in after we lost that game to Tampa Bay, when he got put back in week 3, he wasn't 100%. This is what I keep telling people. Yeah. And everybody can sit here and say I'm wrong. But the same the same doctors, the same team doctors that we had are the same ones that our former special teams dudes sued and got millions of dollars for malpractice. They cleared him and said he was good. And everybody, I don't give a damn what medical field you are from. A torn ACL, yeah, it may heal faster. It may
Right.
heal quicker. But guess what? It's still a 12-month healing process for you to even start to really feel like you're even close to being back to who you
Right.
were. He got injured the end of October. He came back. I
So
mean, at
y'all
the end of
telling me,
he got injured in November. He came back and it was toward the end of September, bro.
so y'all
He
telling
wasn't
me,
even real. He wasn't. Yeah, all the ligaments and everything reattached, and they were healing properly. But bro, he wasn't healthy, bro. And that's
so
what caused that. And he was kind of compensate for that. And that's what caused the back injury that put him back out at the end of the season. And Nick Foles had to finish it that year, where we lost to the Saints.
so Stu, you telling me,
Trying to
you,
drop that pack and shit.
oh, go ahead,
Go
go
ahead,
ahead, go
go
ahead.
ahead,
B.
Sybil. Go ahead, Sybil.
All right. So y'all telling me, um, at this point, what Wentz, he was doing a little bit of the RG3, want to hurry up back because he didn't want nobody to take his place
Exactly.
and take the moment.
Exactly.
Okay.
And here's the thing about it. We witnessed it again more recently since that Cole Carson Wentz thing. We witnessed it with another quarterback. We witnessed it with Dak Prescott 2
Yeah.
seasons ago, where he got injured. And then Cooper Rush came in and he won all those games until we beat him. But until we beat him, the whole talk up to that was, do we really need Dak Prescott? Could we just keep going with Cooper Rush? Is Cooper Rush the better quarterback for the team? And what happened when Dak Prescott came back, he started pushing too much, trying to make plays he didn't really need to necessarily be trying to make. And that's what caused him to lead the league or tie for the league leading interceptions, playing only 12 games because
I
he kept
understand.
trying to press, trying to prove that Cooper Rush didn't deserve the spot or didn't deserve to be discussed in the same conversation. And that's what forced him to make uncharacteristic mistakes. But
Yeah,
then
because
again,
players are human. You feel me? Players are
exactly
human.
what they human, and we
Yeah.
all have an inner emotional selfishness that at time to time it's going to happen. It's going to come out. Here's another example of it. Why you think Brett Favre kept unretiring, going back to Green Bay at the last second, this, that, and the third? Because he didn't want Aaron Rodgers to take his spot. It wasn't until Green Bay said, hey, look, we moving on because we believe this guy is ready.
Yeah,
But hey,
I gotta.
man, look here.
Yeah, go
Look
ahead.
here, man. We done been on here for 2 hours and 2.5 hours. I'm pretty sure my old lady getting ready to yell at me if I don't get the hell off of
Yeah,
here soon.
man.
I'm pretty sure my dog got to go outside to the bathroom too. So look, man, any last thirds we want to get out of here, DV, before you get out of here, bro?
Look, man, just support every channel, man. Like, comment, subscribe, ding the bell for notifications. Thanks for having me on, Stu, as always. Um, always go birds. That's all I
Always
got.
big simple. Anything you want to say before you get out of here, man?
Not much, man. I appreciate it, Stu, Devon, man, all y'all, man. I really appreciate it being here. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Big Simple 422, Washington Nation all day. You know what I'm saying?
And like I said, man, this your boy, the Stone Bird himself, the Red-Eyed Eagle, Stu Vision, signing off, telling everybody peace, love, and it's always go birds, baby.